And we are live. That's right, folks. We are live and back at it again. Welcome, welcome, welcome to what is officially the channel's birth. There was reasons, but on this grand day, we are off and running early. Why are we off and running early? Because Ring of Honor is back. We are the Wrestling for Life Network. We have Ring of Honor. We have Impact Wrestling. We have Friday Junior, and we are on the verge of the weekend, folks. It's going to be a fun one. We got lots to get into, lots to talk about. Don't go anywhere. Strap in, strap on. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live. We are live. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network, folks, and we are back at it again. The channel that just can't stop covering shows. So if we weren't covering enough, we are covering some more. Ring of Honor is back, and of course, we had to be here live. So, folks, fill up this chat. Fill up the stream. Right now, Mark Briscoe's coming out. He's taking on Little Slim Shady. And, yeah, we're going to get into all of it. We're going to talk Ring of Honor. Luna Havoc will be here, and we're going to talk a little bit of Impact as well. As always, I am Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube, the dude that just put in a year solid. So, folks, thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the happy birthdays and happy anniversaries and well wishes. Thank you to everyone out there. And, again, thank you to the team, Nick, Cliff, CJ, and then everyone else who was a part of building the last 365 here on the channel. But most of all, thank you to the fans out there and the ones tuning in today. You know, thank you for following along. I mean, we cover so much wrestling, we don't anticipate everyone's going to show up, but people show up and show out, and that's what we do. Now, get your predictions in if you're paying attention. If you know the spoilers, I don't want to hear them. I'm watching live for the first time. I have no idea what's about to happen, but Mark Briscoe, Little Slim Shady is all you're getting from me on this one. But what a great way to start off the return of Ring of Honor, but with Mark Briscoe. Which, for the record, earlier tonight, I watched Mark and Jay. I watched them at the fight on the farm. And then I followed it up and I watched FTR, them boys, 2 out of 3 falls. Man, that match, that is a whoo. Sad. We're never going to see that again, but what a match. Anybody that doubts FTR or the Briscoes, go find that match, and it will change your opinion 150%. Mark Briscoe for the win. There you go. Let's start real quick. Let's do a bit of roll call, see who's here. Damien's always excited about the matches. Big Nick's in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Nick. Was feeling all the good vibes last night. Heather, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I'm happy to see Lita and Becky got the belts. I love Trish Stratus. I also love Trish Stratus. I share that in common with you, Heather. But, yeah, it's weird. Lita, Becky belts, and it looks like we're going to get a, you know, six-woman tag match to kick it, you know, to kick off that rivalry or continue that rivalry, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I'd rather see just the tag titles up for grabs opposed to this, but I can't complain because we got Trish Stratus. Mark Briscoe for the win. Good show, Damien. I got Mark Briscoe as well. I can't even remember what Slim. I know. Someone remind me. Who is it? I know he used to hang out with Jiggly Brock's clone, so. What? What's up, Steve Chambers? How you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being back. Folks, if you were just tuning in, don't forget, like, subscribe, and do not go anywhere. We are covering Impact Wrestling right after this. And tomorrow we got a doubleheader. And Saturday we got a doubleheader. And Sunday we got Revolution. And we don't stop. So, folks, we got so much coming your way. We got so much to talk about. We got so much to get into. I'm curious for the folks out there, a little off topic, But are you excited for Revolution on Sunday? I'm seeing some mixed reviews on the build to this, but I'm curious what the fans out there think. Are you excited for Revolution this weekend? We will also have GCW, holy smokes, Wrestling Revolver, Drip, and we might hang around. There is a pretty big UFC fight that I'm very intrigued with. So, you know, the Saturday feel goods. We'll see if we're here, and we'll take on as many hours on stream as we possibly can, folks. Right now, just to give you an update, Briscoe's in the ring. Okay. They're head to head. Slim's a little upset. Big right hand, though. Mark Briscoe having none of it. None of it tonight. Who's your pick between Crazy Steve, Taurus versus Rhino and Heath? Tough one. Damien, I might save it for later, but I probably won't. I'm going to go Crazy Steve and Black Taurus. And I know we kind of turned Luna into like a Crazy Steve super fan. So, yeah, no, Crazy Steve. I don't really care for Taurus. I don't like the dude wrestling with the headgear. I really don't. But teach their own. Oh, pardon me. Slim J hits basically a Trouble in Paradise off the second rope. Outstanding. Yo, what up, Sonic? How you doing? Why weren't you at the Battle Royal last night? There was a big golden ring. Or sorry, ladder match. Your ring was waiting right there for you. You missed out. Mark Briscoe, right? Yeah, 100%, Alex. Welcome back. Happy belated 1 year anniversary, KJ, Big Nick, CJ, Mister. Two count on Mark. Mark's got some blood. We got a little bit of juice here tonight to kick off the show. And the good news, A-Town, welcome back. But technically today, March 2nd, is our B-Day. The first ever stream we did was a Dynamite, though. So we wanted to kind of do it last night on a Dynamite. And, yeah, no, we appreciate all the love, all the support. Again, we wouldn't be here. We did nights where there was like 8 people in the chat, and then we just kept showing up, and now you guys keep showing up. So we appreciate it. I mean, we're at the point now where we got wrestlers sending out, DMs saying, love your show, love what you're doing. It's crazy. So, and speaking of those wrestlers, one of them was Grim Reaper, who we did have an interview with, and Cole Radrick. So go check them out. Go check those interviews out. But right now, Slim is all over Mark Briscoe. But good match to open the show. And you know what? Slim's doing all right. I'm half and half. The card for Revolution, for Revolution, but won't be surprised if AEW will add more matches for the pay-per-view. Most likely, I will order it. Chambers, I hear what you're saying, and I think it was last pay-per-view. Big Nick and I were like praising AEW, like, oh man, you know what? Didn't overbook this one. And then between Rampage and Saturday morning, there was like 6 more matches. Like, what the hell's happening? So that's my fear. I really recommend that Tony go with quality over quantity. You don't have to get all your friends on the same show. You can promise them another show where maybe they can be on Quake at the Lake or Quack at the Snack, or, what other ones do they do? Fighter Fest is probably coming up soon. They got lots of special shows they can get people on. That's my biggest concern with this card. You got heavy hitters. Now, you add a no holds bar match. You have a Texas Death match. You have an Iron Man match. You have a Trios Championship match. It's going to be a big night, but that's a lot. Like, the Trios match is going to be chaos. The Texas Death match is going to be in the crowd and all over the place. There's going to be blood and guts. And then you get a no holds bar match. Jungle Boy's trying to, harbor his inner Undertaker, apparently last night. But we'll see where that goes. But it's a big ask. So if you have too many matches, if you start throwing in those pre-show matches like you did last pay-per-view, you're going to burn the crowd out. And by the time we get to whatever the climax of the show is, or those moments that you want us to be super invested and super into it, we're going to miss out because, you know, it kind of happened a little bit on Punk, right? Like everyone was so thrilled to see Punk finally win the belt, but it was at the end of a long, long ass show. So I think oh shit. And Mark says goodnight. Oh, two. Wow, big kick out, big kick out. I thought he had it, folks. I thought he had it. If you haven't made a prediction yet, it's a little late, but I'm curious, who do you think is going to win? Yes, March 30th. I thought it might be, is it March 31st? March 30th. Doesn't matter. But yes, it is the next Ring of Honor pay-per-view, the Super Card of Honor. And guess where we'll be, folks? Live. The 30th, we got, you know, we're going to have Super Card of Honor. I know the Multiverse of Matches is in there. I know GCW is in there. WrestleMania, April 1st, April 2nd, Stand and Deliver. We're going to be live for all of it. Why? Because we just do this on a crazy level. There you go. Death Valley Driver. Briscoe going up. I'm going to be at SmackDown tomorrow. First time going to a live event, Out of Control. That is amazing. I hope you have a good time. Listen, let everyone know about this cool channel that you found. But yes, enjoy the show and hold up your Wrestling for Life sign. We'll get you on air. Oh, gee, I'm sorry. There it is, Jay Driller. It's over. It's over. A hell of a match. Like Slim was all right. That was a hell of a match. Here's a question for everybody tuning in right now, and I'll try and surmise some of my own conclusions with it. But what do they do with the Ring of Honor tag titles? How do they do this? You know, we still see Mark with his half of the titles. Dem boys in the house, Mark says. I'll see you this life or to the next, baby. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Mark gives him the big handshake, even though he's a little noodled at the moment. TK just added Jack Perry versus Christian and Evolution No Holds Bar. Yeah. So again, if you watch a No Holds Bar match and a couple matches later you watch a Texas Death match, you see a little bit of the dilemma there, right? So they're going to have to be very careful. And keep in mind, whether you open with it, which I don't love, or close with it, at some point you have to have the fans invested for a 60-minute match. You have to find a way to make 60 solid minutes compelling amongst all the other shit you're doing. So I do think Tony risks overbooking something. It's already heavy. So you can get some really solid matches in there to support the big hitters. But you got to walk a thin line. If you get into too many matches, you're going to kill your crowd. Cheers. Tony Deppen? Reading a letter? Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Keep it coming, folks. Keep that chat live. Like I said, Ring of Honor is back, and we are on it. Tony Deppen versus Samoa Joe next week. Should be a good match. All right. I'm okay with that. The Infantry versus the Kingdom. Up next, Ring of Honor. All right, folks. Get your predictions in if you're watching now. Next, we have some tag team action. The Infantry coming out. They will be taking on the Kingdom. I am going to take the Kingdom in this match. Of course, they kind of made a little bit of a semi-big deal about, oh, my God, look who we signed. And then we never saw them again. We saw a couple single matches. I think one for Taven, one for Bennett. And off to dark we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Like, I don't understand. That tag team division could use the Kingdom. Can't find a stream. You know what, sir? That's a rough shake. I literally reluctantly, well, not reluctantly, because it's actually been kind of cool, but it's I'm a member of the Honor Club at this point, so that's how I circumvented that issue. But I don't know, Americans, Europeans, South Americans, anyone out there from other countries, how much does Honor Club cost in your country? I'm easy for me to say. No, let me know. How much do you pay for Honor Club if you do? Here comes the Kingdom with Maria Kanellis. And if you guys don't follow Mike Bennett on social media, you should go look him up, man. The guy's a really good guy, really good story, and really inspirational. Really good follow out there. I highly recommend it. So, who's going to win? Who's going to win? Kingdom for the win, says Damien. Anyone else out there got a prediction, got a shout? Who are you feeling tonight? Like I said, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, the Kingdom, going up against Infantry. Dun, dun, dun. I'm very happy to see Zack Sabre Jr. and Ring of Honor. I'm excited to see his match. Yeah, listen, Zack Sabre Jr. was kind of that guy, like that indie darling. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but the guy not in a major company out there that everybody was talking about for quite a while. It seems like certain names, Jay White, maybe Osprey, kind of passed them by in the last little bit here. But there's no denying how good Zack Sabre Jr. is. So I'm looking forward to the match. And by the way, correction from earlier, it is March 31st where we will get the Super Card of Honor. Boom. And nobody's going to tell me how much they pay for their stream. None of y'all are paying for your Ring of Honor Club. Not one is paying for the Honor Club. So the point of my story was it's like $12.97 in Canada. It's like, I thought it was like $5 in the States. So right now, Matt Taven in control. Bravo with a jawbreaker. Boom, boom, boom. All right, 2 students from the Nightmare Factory. By the way, it's great to see to hear Riccaboni on double fist drop. In comes Bennett. Infantry take him out. What are the business prospects for a weekly subscription only show? C Money. Can you elaborate on that question? What are the business prospects for a weekly subscription only show? Yeah, I'm not quite sure where we're swinging on that one. I don't know. I mean, as long as they can afford to run I don't, as far as expanding, I don't know if there's much, but you get a weekly studio show. If it's good, you grow an audience. What they're trying to do with Ring of Honor, what they should be trying to do is do what Hunter did with the black and gold brand. Make it cool, make it hip, make it so that people search it out. You remember when you could only see NXT on the network, people who didn't have the network found a way to see it because it was worth finding. I probably didn't answer your question at all, C-Money. I'm a huge fan of the Kingdom. I've been a fan of theirs for a very long time. Absolutely. They had an outstanding Ring of Honor run. Mike, obviously, we know he didn't get much of a shake with the WWE. And, of course, there was definitely some lingering not well feelings between the whole situation with Maria and the WWE. But they did amazing in Impact. A bit of journeyman, but outstanding. Oh, Matt Taven to the top and down. Big elbow. Is that Charlie? Oh, Bravo. My bad. But yeah, no, absolutely. When they brought them into AEW and they kind of brought them out and they were like, hey, look who we signed, just like you did with Christian and others. I was like, cool. I really like these guys. They had a really good run. I really liked the angle when they went into Impact. I really did appreciate how they approached it. And they were good. Good matches. Again, everyone involved with that, right down to PCO and Oh, I mean, Eddie Edwards was good in it. I mean, all of it worked. So, I mean, I really was disappointed that AEW didn't use them more, highlight them more, especially in what I feel is a fluttering tag team division. That's my issue, is the tag team division struggling. Like, you looked at, I mean, they did the 2 battle royals, but you had to double up on a lot of the teams. And again, a lot of the teams were like, meh. And the team who won was meh. So that's, fitting. Damien says, got that one. What's up, Ronnie? How you doing tonight? Welcome back to the stream. Thank you for being here. Do keep in mind, folks, coming up after Ring of Honor, we will stick with you. We're going to watch some Impact Wrestling. We're going to watch it a little bit delayed on YouTube, commercial free. So 90 minutes in and out. It's a nice, quick, easy enjoyment. And again, for this or any other show that we cover, we're watching blind. So this is a no spoiler zone for the Paul Heymans out there. My favorite member of the Kingdom is Matt Taven. Matt Taven's excellent. Had a great career, a great run, and did well in Impact, did well in Ring of Honor, did well in the Indies. He's a guy that I thought could at some point use a shot on one of the bigger shows, even as a solo. And he's got a good character. He's a better heel than babyface, and there you go. Mike Bennett with the 1, 2, 3, and the Kingdom is victorious. I think that means me 2-0. 2-0. How you guys doing out there? Mike Bennett. Matt Taven with the win. Dun, dun, dun. Good match. Good, solid match. So we got 2 decent matches in a row. I really enjoyed the Mark Briscoe match with Slim. C-Money. NXT is a great point. If there's an audience, there will be a success. Do you know any numbers for number of Honor Club subscribers? Just curious what the financial situation means. Oh, okay. I'm curious. How many people? I'm not actually sure. Right now, we got Blake Christian. By the way, speaking of, we were talking about Zack Sabre Jr. earlier. He is taking on Blake Christian. Blake Christian has done an outstanding job building a young career. He had a great run in Impact. He's been great on the Indies. We see him in GCW all the time, Wrestling Revolver. And he was always that, kind of spry, really talented babyface. Like everyone just loved to see him. He's turned heel over the last little while, and it's been outstanding. And this match between Sabre and Christian could be one of those matches that at the end of the week we're like, yo, do you remember that match? I'm really looking forward to this matchup. This could be a pay-per-view matchup on a lot of the shows that we watch. And a pay-per-view main event, sorry, to be more clear. Let me see here. Wikipedia says... Let me see. Anybody? Yeah, I don't see where anyone lists. Yeah, no answer for you. I don't know how many subscribers they have. They got at least one more now. Here he comes. Zack Sabre Jr. Another guy that I think would be outstanding in either 2 of the major promotions. If Zack Sabre Jr. was your TNT champion right now, good Lord, let's go. And give me a little Daniel Bryan, Zack Sabre Jr. Take every bit of my money on that one. I can't wait to see Trey Miguel versus PCO tonight. It's going to be good. Of course, we always kind of pop for the Canadian Frankenstein. So it's going to be a good one. Trey Miguel's been on a great run. He just went through hell last week. We watched him go through thumbtacks and tables. And what a match. What a match with Crazy Steve. But PCO is a different animal. I'm really curious how Trey will take him on. 2-0. And you know what? I'm going to say this real quick. What I really do appreciate about what they're doing with Ring of Honor, and they should do this with Rampage. Format Rampage very similar to what you're doing here. You get a quick little hit. The 2 people give you a pre-tape, like a quick little pre-tape. I'm going to beat him, and this is why. He's going to beat me, and this is, da-da-da-da. And then they come out. No bullshit, no video packages. Just get to the point and keep it really short and sweet. Last week, on Saturday, I accidentally stumbled on WoW. And it was the first time I watched a full WoW show because why not? Even on a night off, and I'm like, let's just watch some WoW. But man, the way they formatted the show, I know it's campy and you get the 80s wrestling names, but the show formatting, how they did it, kept you interested the whole night. So very similar to what they're doing here. Keep everyone paying attention. NXT used to be better before they went 2 hours on national TV. They were really good at. They had that 1 hour on the network, and it was like match, a little bit of preamble, match, a little bit of story, match. And when we went home on weeks where we had big matches, it was half the show. That's the way it was. So I think if you can format it like that, format Rampage like that. Don't format Rampage like an extension of Dynamite. Change up kind of how you present the show, and it will feel different. It might have a different vibe. And even if some of the matches aren't great because it's Rampage, at least you can kind of have that interim excitement about each one. I think that makes sense. 2-0 says Damien. There you go. I will take your predictions on the upcoming match right now. That's well, not upcoming. It's begun. Blake Christian, Zack Sabre Jr. I'm excited about this one. 2-0. Damien taking Sabre. All right. What's up, Cyber? How you doing? I am new to ROH. Are these wrestlers just from AEW Dark? No, sir. Well, at this point, most of the wrestlers you'll see here, not all, but most are just independent wrestlers, by appearance, contracts. Blake Christian, you see a lot in GCW. You see him in Wrestling Revolver. You see him in a lot of places around the American Indies. Zack Sabre Jr. Of course, you've seen him doing the same thing, but on his side of the pond. So, yeah, some of them have appeared on Dark. Some have appeared on Dark more consistently. But, yeah, they're not necessarily all AEW Dark talent. Just remember, it was kind of a place to house a lot of the Ring of Honor talent until they found something to do with them. So, a bit of column A and a bit of column B on that, Jason. But stay tuned to Ring of Honor. And if you do get the Honor Club, there's a library there of some of the most insane matches. I watched the Briscoes versus Samoa Joe and Homicide. Whew, let's go. Hopefully Ring of Honor gets TV deal for Honor Club. Listen, Cyber, this is my opinion. I've said it for a long time. Let's just make Friday night Ring of Honor. 1 hour. People will tune in. 10 to 11, Ring of Honor every Friday. This exact show that we're watching, formatted like this, looking like this, but you put it in place of Rampage. And if you want to stream something to a different service or to the Honor Club as an additional bonus, you can stream Rampage shit to, I think that's a better use of, oh, shoot. Zack Sabre Jr. just cranking on Blake Christian. Whew, with a vengeance. Dun, dun, dun. What else we got here? But yeah, a TV deal would be great. Cyber, honestly, that's kind of what we wanted from day one, is some type of deal. Remember, Chris Jericho's title run was going to bring us to the promised land. Where not quite. So yeah, I would love for them to get a TV deal. I would love to see it happen. And if Sony can deliver on keeping Ring of Honor feeling like Ring of Honor used to, people are going to tune in. It's a really good show. I mean, I used to find it on Fox on here in Canada. It wasn't readily available. I'd find it on Fox on Saturdays, but it would be 3 weeks behind. But it was worth a watch every time. Have you ever watched the stream with Lady Frost on the show KJ? I've watched Lady Frost on this stream, but I've never. Is that what you mean? But I've never watched her on a stream. No. Oh wow! Blake Christian over the top to the floor, and Zack Sabre locks him in the choke right away. Oh, head between the feet and snap. And I told you this one's going to be a banger. If you haven't made a prediction yet, get it in. Who's going to win? Sabre, Jr., or Blake Christian? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you? Welcome back. Hopefully you're in a good spirits tonight. I'm looking forward to Lady Frost in action. I'm looking forward to it too. Lady Frost, Willow Nightingale should be a good match. And I like Lady Frost. I like what she's done. Another wrestler that had a really good Impact run, has had some indie showings, has been outstanding. She's good. I think she's highly underrated. Been a bit overlooked. Hello. Jericho's title reign was great, but I guess it made sense for him to drop it since he was going to feud with Starks. Ooh, Cyber, we're going to disagree a little bit on this one. The Jericho title run wasn't good for me. Yeah, I didn't think it was a good choice to put the belt on him. I didn't think it was a good look. I didn't think Jericho, watching him main event all the time for the ROH belt, like him and Cole Cabana was awful. People talked about how good that Bandito match was, but Bandito had to slow right down for Jericho. Jericho was running in mud half that match. I don't know. It did not work for me. To me, it was indulgent. I think it was Jericho looking at Tony and saying, hey, Tony, guess what belt I haven't had yet? Now I can be the Ocho. Isn't that cool? And Tony said, yes, Chris, here you go. And that's what my issue is. I don't think it was successful. Again, Jericho was supposed to bring more notoriety to get that TV deal. Where's the TV deal? Oh, crossbody. Blake Christian coming off the top rope with a springboard crossbody. Both men down. Woo! Told you, folks. It's going to be a banger. Going on, Polo. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Welcome back. Sup, KJ? So I'm so glad you bring this one up, Polo. Eddie quits AEW last night so he can have a match against Claudio for the chip. That's the rumor. That's the thought. That's the feeling. Yeah, I mean, I don't think like they started with you requested the mic time. I don't think the interview starts like that if it's a shoot where some people are like he quit. No, he'll be on Ring of Honor, and a lot of people are saying, Eddie Kingston for Ring of Honor champion. I like it. I like it a lot. I still think he deserves a push towards the AEW championship, but come see, come saw. I'll take something. 2 count for Blake Christian. Really, TK should do a live Friday night Ring of Honor at 7 p.m., getting the jump on SmackDown. They can do an hour live show, then tape Rampage and do it live. I don't hate it. See, money, I don't mind that. Do they do a 7 p.m., right? You kind of sandwich SmackDown? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, especially if you do live. I think live makes all the difference. Even for Rampage live shows always get a better rating. Again, people can't sneak a peek at what's going to happen. And I think it's good for business. They talk about doing house shows. I would like to see them do I'd like to see them do more live Rampage. Boom, 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 boom. Saber for the win. Thank you, Cyber. Thank you. Right now, he is in control on Blake. And this match is exactly what I thought it was going to be. A big show will help Jericho win. Why do people keep saying this? What am I missing? Rocco, someone's got to fill me in. Why do people keep saying that the big show is going to help Jericho? Someone help. I don't quite get it. Where are we connecting the Jericho Big Show dot? Damien, yes, you are accurate. Hell of a match. Oh! Blake Christian up over the rope like Ric Flair, and then hits a spear on the apron, rolls back inside, and he's about to fly. Oh! What a match, folks. Are you catching this? If you're watching right now, you're just tuning in, like, subscribe. We do this for all the shows. We got Impact next, SmackDown and Rampage tomorrow, GCW Wrestling Revolver Saturday, and Revolution Sunday. And this match is on fire right now. I miss Ring of Honor Pyro. I guess. Maybe a little. Welcome, Harmon, by the way. Thank you for being here. I think Rampage should get 2 hours so they can get more guys on the screen time. The only problem is you can't do 2 more hours of shit book. Like, if Rampage is at the quality it is right now and you tack on an hour, that's a recipe for disaster. And the one thing we keep talking about, Cyber, is I believe part of the problem where you keep hearing AEW has so much talent, they just have no place for them. You keep saying that and you keep saying that, but then I get to watch Jericho versus Peter Avalon, Rio versus Tony Storm. What else do we get that I didn't like? Like, you're booking in a way where you have other people to fill those spots. And the fans that want more talent, want to see more of the talented wrestlers that aren't getting airtime, just book other people. Like, I don't understand. You know, we talk about the House of Black. They made their big return. How much have we seen the House of Black since their big, oh my God, they're back? You can give them a few, wins on the way to fighting the Bucks. No, they're going to fight the Bucks. We don't need to build it. We'll cut a couple pre-tapes. We'll call it even. That's a rivalry, right? They hate each other. We'll do it. Right. So that's all we're asking for. I think there's a lot of free time there's a lot of time on the TV. Oh, that would free up if you stop booking shit people. 2. We got a 2. I mean, look at the Fatal 4-Way for the tag title, guys. I mean, that can't be the 4 best tag teams in the division right now. One of them wasn't even a tag team until last night, officially. Huge Spanish fly. Blake Christian now getting Zach. Oh, can't get him up. Oh. He's locking in a Kimura and headbutting his elbow. But Blake gets him up for the Death Valley driver with his arm locked. Bang, into a super kick. If they want a new JAS member inside of the Big Show, have the Action Jobber join, seems more interesting than Big Show. Hey, you talk about Jericho put Action over, and I keep arguing he didn't put him over. He let him roll him up, but he buried him right after. That's the fucking the devil of it all. Is people, oh, look, Jericho put this guy over and Jericho put that guy over. But if you watch all the rivalries, Jericho got the last laugh. That's not putting someone over, right? Like, Hogan didn't hit the big leg drop on Andre and then get kicked in the face. When that story was done, when that rivalry ended, Hogan was the champion and walked away. He didn't lose 2 more matches to the guy and go, well, at least Andre put me over, right, brother? No, that's not how it works. Yes, a lot of people using this term apparently within the wrestling industry by his peers, he's being called the clout vampire. That's crazy. And he thinks he's wonderful. Best year of my career. Come on. You remember that year you beat Austin and The Rock on the same night? Whoo! Time out. Sorry about my rambling, but Zach with a huge submission and still champion. Not that I don't believe the belt was on the line. That's a crazy looking belt, by the way. My hair ain't that long anyways. It's short. All right. Thank you. But I'm saying have Action join. Yeah, sorry. I just went on a tangent, Rocco. Ignore my rambling. But, yeah, no, I mean, that would be a better move than the Big Show. 100%. 150%. Now, I'm going to ask the crowd out there, the people watching right now, what am I missing? Why do people think it's the Big Show that's going to join? What did I miss a hint? Did I miss something on Dark? Has Big Show alluded to it? What did I miss? Help me out. I don't know how we got to the Big Show presumption. All right, we got. Okay, this match is not going to happen. So Daivari's not going to fight. Take a shit. Oh, conflict of interest. Smart Mark. Schmark rambling his mouth off again. Chris Jericho is not a vampire. Yes, he is. Oh, he's the dirtiest of vampires. And he's the type of vampire that this could sound terrible, but he'll leave you, he'll take everything he can from you and then tell you he did it for you. That's the craziest part about Jericho. And then he'll go on his podcast and tell the world what a wonderful guy he is and how helpful and amazing he's been to people. Generally, that comes out of other people's mouths. And I'm not saying he doesn't help anybody and he doesn't have his benefits. The guy is a Hall of Famer. The guy is a legend. The guy is a Canadian. I can't hate him too much. But what he's doing right now is bad, and it's Hulk Hogan. He is the Hulk Hogan of modern wrestling, 100%. And you can clip this and send it to him. Chris Jericho is the Hulk Hogan of modern wrestling, period. He does what he wants, when he wants, how he wants, and he convinces everyone else that he's getting them over, and all he's doing is sucking the heat right out of them. And the menu of people that he's eaten alive is ridiculous. Christopher Daniels, the fallen angel, returning home. What up, Jake? How you doing? How you doing? That reminds me, folks, go check out Jake. He's hanging out in Discord. We're hanging out in Discord. Go check out the links below. Check out our merch store. Check out our Twitter, our Instagram, the hosts of theirs as well. Go check us out. Join us on social. Keep coming back here. Rohit Raju versus Christopher Daniels up next. As the show rolls on, folks, are you enjoying? Ring of Honor's back. How you feeling about it? I'm liking it. Great matches. The matches matter, and I love it. Little bit of preamble. I'm going to beat this guy's ass to the ring. Let's go. Beautiful. So the next match on the docket, Christopher Daniels is going to be taking on. Sorry, I'm just watching the entrance. I'm trying to remember who he's taking on. We just talked about it. By the way, get your predictions in. Oh, yeah, Rohit Raju. Woo! Vitamins, folks. When you run the channel on vitamins, you may forget some short-term things. So Rohit Raju on the way to the ring. He's going to take on Christopher Daniels. I got Christopher Daniels for the win. I'm right there with you, Damian. There you go. I'm going to copy you for the rest of the night. You're on a heater. I thought Chris Daniels retired like last year, didn't he? You know how it is. You know how it is, see money, and retire is a strong word. He stepped back, definitely, and I mean, he obviously dealt with some injuries and some obstacles, but lately, you know, he's been stepping in here or there. I know he's made some appearances elsewhere. You know, do wrestlers ever really retire? Fallen Angel and Christopher Daniels for the win. Daniels for the win. I agree with you as well, Jake, the Tribal Chief. I'll get back to that. Daniels for the win. Welcome back, Mark. Good to see you. Good to see you. But yes, I agree. I think everyone's going Daniels on this one. Mostly because it's, you know, Raju, and nobody expects much out of Raju. Let me go back to, my buddy Soul. Hey, folks, right now, this man here, Mr. Soul, the host of the Soul Sessions, go check out our Scottish buddy. And if you haven't seen his interviews, go check him out. You're missing out. The guy is great. He's a friend of the show. We have him here all the time. Well, you know, when we can. But thank you so much for the love, sir. Thank you for being a part of our first 365. I know somewhere along the line you're going to be a part of our next 365. So we greatly appreciate it. Yeah, crazy. 1 year. I'd love to tell you it flew by. It didn't, but we got there. But yes, thank you so much, folks. And I'm serious. Everybody listening right now, go check out my buddy. Do you want Cody Rhodes to win and defeat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39 in Hollywood? Great question. Great question. Do I want it? I don't know. I'm really torn, and I hate to say I don't know, but I kind of don't want it. I kind of feel like I'd rather see Roman leave champion. I think it's I don't know. Maybe because I'm not crazy over with Cody. I like Cody. I don't love Cody. I think I underappreciate him at times, but he's not my cup of tea. He just grinds me a little, and he's not that over with me. So I don't know. I really don't know. It'll be really interesting how this all plays out. However, I feel like they've been writing a story for months, ever since the Purple Peck, that he was going to win at Mania. And I think they're staying to that storyline. I think they're keeping that direction. Jericho helps Sammy. I think Jericho holds Sammy back. I think Sammy without Jericho would be much better off. All Sammy and Daniel Garcia are guys to lose on their way to Jericho, right? They're just lackeys. I think if Sammy was just back on his own, being a solo competitor, shit, give him his annoying girlfriend, put them back together. They were phenomenal heels. If they were harassing, Jungle Boy or the TNT champion, Sammy's great, but he just plays second fiddle. You barely hear him talk. It's all about Jericho, center stage. Look at me, I'm wonderful. No, it's not good. So that's my opinion. I think he holds Sammy back. I really do. I think he held Santana Ortiz back as well, and we saw what happened there. Do you want to got that one? Yes, he sucks the momentum out of every wrestler he faces. It does, because he can't let it go. He can't, the Pinnacle versus Jericho, the Inner Circle. That one, like, it should have ended. It didn't. It kept going. MJF. Oh, if I helped that kid get over. No, you didn't. You kind of fucked it all up. And thank God MJF was good enough to survive. There you go, folks. But yeah, no, he was 100% lucky to have survived the Wrath of Jericho. But we've seen time and time again. And listen, the Ricky Starks one was the one that hit the bullseye. By the way, we got a really good match going on, and I don't want to neglect it. Christopher Daniels just hit a suplex on Raju. Both men are down, and Daniels is trying to make his comeback here. But he does. I mean, and to me, Ricky Starks was like the caught red-handed moment. Because he said it about Eddie, you said it about OC, you said it about MJF, you said it about others. But then when Ricky Starks got hot and he did it again, you're like, come on, bro. The minute someone sparks a little bit of heat, there's Jericho right next to him. And it hasn't turned out well. It's these long, drawn out. Doesn't make sense. Ricky Starks already beat Jericho. Why are they fighting at the pay-per-view? Why? Why are we fighting at the pay-per-view? Why can't Ricky Starks fight Hobbs and get a better conclusion to that storyline? Why can't he fight, I don't know, put him in a battle with Jungle Boy instead of Christian? By the way, Luchasaurus return at Revolution, and does he return without his mask? That's my thought. We'll get back to that. But yeah, no, listen, I've been highly critical of Jericho for all the reasons. He was one of the reasons why I started watching AEW. Like I said, he's a Hall of Famer. He's a legend. I can't take that away from him. But what he's doing in AEW is shit, and it's only because he's just right there with Tony Khan. And you know what I'd rather say, but yeah, no, they're thick as thieves, and you see it. It's impacting the show in a negative way. By the way, we get the most beautiful moonsault and a big W for Christopher Daniels. So, the best moonsault ever. But yeah, so a man who's been around from the beginning, how fitting is it Christopher Daniels picks up the W on the relaunch of Ring of Honor? Big W, good match. Nothing's disappointed yet. Hello, Paul. How are you? Welcome. On Friday, March 31st. So, folks, we are in a little bit of a package, so I will take a moment to say hi. How you doing? I'll take a breath for a second and try and breathe. But, folks, thank you for being here. Do not forget, after Ring of Honor, we are going to cover Impact Wrestling. Our friend Luna Havoc will return to join me and co-host a little shindig. And yeah, like we always say, we cover as much wrestling as we humanly possibly can. We live stream more than anybody else. We do not stop. Folks, we almost hit 600 live streams in 1 year. That's insanity. But we appreciate it, and the only reason we can do all these live streams and have all this fun is because of people like you who are tuning in right now. So like, subscribe, share. Let everyone you know, your aunties, your uncles, your neighbors, a random stranger with a wrestling shirt. Tell them about the Wrestling for Life Network. We got more interviews coming your way. By the way, check out Grim Reaper and Cole Radrick, which dropped last week. We got more interviews. We got more original content. We're covering XFL Weekly with our boy Big Nick. We are covering all the pay-per-views. We will not stop. There's so much more. And we even peek in at UFC. We did 16 of those. We covered the Super Bowl. We got so much more coming your way. A website's about to come your way. We got the merch store down below. We got the Discord. Go check us on social media as well for all the updates. And we are nothing but grateful for everybody that tunes in, even for a minute. And that being said, we are getting back to Ring of Honor. And tomorrow, doubleheader Friday, SmackDown Rampage. SmackDown, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns live. You cannot miss that. Saturday night, we will be here for GCW. We will be here for Wrestling Revolver, and we might be here for a little bit of UFC. And then Sunday, Revolution. We will be here for all the events, all the moments. Myself, Big Nick, taking you right through the weekend and doing it like nobody else, folks. So thank you for all the love over the last couple days. It is our birthday, and we'll cry if we want to. If they change Big Bill's name and turn him face and go on his own, I can see him as AEW version of Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Hey, Aussie Open. Tommy Lawler. I don't know. Yeah, Big Bill wasn't a good decision. I understand how they got to Big Bill. Big Bill's not a good choice. Putting big in front of your name is a tricky one. Shh, don't tell my buddy. No, you gotta live up to that. So now Big Bill, I mean, he could be. I think he's got all the makings of a guy that could be a top guy. Just again, another guy that they don't really do anything with. He's lost with Bibbins, and I love Bibbins, but they don't do much. And if you had plans for Bibbins and you know, Big Bill and friends, you could probably still find something good for them to do. Oh, shit. Up next, Takashka. Takashka going up against Josh Woods. Should be a good one, folks. I got no problem with this one at all. The varsity athletes. How do you guys feel that the varsity blondes just had their name hijacked? But Josh Woods, an outstanding wrestler, MMA background and, you know, legit, with Smart Mark. My prediction after Revelation, Paige faces MJF, Hobbs versus BBC, Elite versus FTR, and Punk. Ooh. Well, here's the thing. I don't think FTR is coming back. I think if FTR was coming back, last night was the night. I think they'd be at Revolution. If they're planning to come back sometime around April, why not? But I think the longer they're not at AEW, the less likely it is that they're returning. Now, could they return at Revolution? Could they do it and shock the world? Yeah, absolutely they could do it. Do I think it's going to happen? No, I don't. I just don't. I have all the hope in the world, but the way the company seems to be going, I just don't know if you could find a way to get like the Bucks and everyone to be okay with it. When Jericho comes out and says, "Oh, I won't allow that," I mean, that's different, right? Like, A, what a fucking moronic thing to say out of Jericho's mouth. B, shut up. It's none of your business. And again, another, you know, I hate to go back to Jericho, but I mean, another example of this guy just an insecure egomaniac at this point in his career, and it's sad. Let's see what else I missed. Remember, folks, if I do miss your comment, do feel free to redrop it, but you can also hit that super chat. It will make it stand out, make it colorful, make it pretty, and then make sure that everybody sees what you have to say. What happened on the show? Like, what matches and segments? Alexander. Like for Ring of Honor tonight? Shoot, bro. Testing my memory. We had Blake Christian lose to Zack Sabre Jr. We had Infantry lose to the Kingdom. We had Mark Briscoe win, and we had a missing one more match. Fact checkers, what am I missing? Let me give you guys an exclusive. My next is, we're getting exclusives. Look at this. Chip Schuyler, an 18-year-old wrestler trained by Cody Rhodes and Glacier, who has become the DWA Deathmatch champion. at Official Soul Sessions. So there you go, folks. An exclusive. So go check out the Soul Man. Go check out the Soul Sessions. You will not be disappointed. Highly recommended. Big fan. And you heard it here first, folks. Chip Schuyler will be appearing on the Soul Sessions. What up, Lauren? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Is Brian Cage leaving AEW? Percy, welcome to the show. That's a great question. They're using him a lot lately, so I don't know. Would WWE jump on Brian Cage? Could we get a better Brian Cage if you had maybe better people around him to say, no, listen, man, you don't have to do 3 moonsaults this match. You can be big and tough. I don't know. It might work. I'm not a big Brian Cage fan, but I mean, money talks. If the WWE is willing to take him on, or if he just wants to go do the indies, maybe. But I don't necessarily believe that. I don't know. He might stick around. They've been kind of giving him a bit of a rub lately. We've seen him quite a bit. By the way, if you haven't made a prediction yet, we got Takashka. See, I'm trying to say it right, folks. I know Nick gives me shit about the names, but I'm trying. But Josh Woods is a beast, but I think Takashka's going to win this. He was also my pick in the ladder match last night. I did not think Hobbs was going to win out of left field. FTR have nothing left to prove in AEW, only going to hurt them. WWE is the only place that makes sense. I imagine if they go back to AEW, there's going to be a very long conversation about how are we going to be booked? How are we going to be utilized? And to be 100% honest, based on everything I've seen, read, heard, listened to, I'm a big fan of the FTR podcast with Dax. I think the WWE offers them the best opportunity to work safe, work in quality matches, and really do it their way. In AEW, they're always going to have to deal with the politicking, the bullshit. Listen, we wouldn't be in this mess at all. They wouldn't be sitting at home right now if they were thrilled with what was going on. Whether they say it or not, they have to be resentful that the Young Bucks would not step in the ring and give them the belts. They have to be resentful that you wouldn't go for that money match, because these guys talk about, these grown-ass men talk about what's best for business. And these 2 younger gentlemen, so to speak, couldn't see it that way. By the way, Josh was just squeezing. Wow. But yeah, I kind of agree, Mark. I do think there's like the grass might actually be greener on this one, but they're going to do what's best for them. Do keep in mind, if they start adding AEW house shows, the WWE might be a little more appealing of a schedule. I see 3 scenarios. Page versus Mox. Dark Order turns and heel attack Page. BCC turn heel attack Mox. Page wins, stopping the match. Mox, massive blood loss. Oh, fuck. But is that any different than any other match that we see Jon Moxley in? The dude definitely has a good strong heart, because he fucking bleeding all over the place. All right, let's break this down. By the way, both men are down right now. And again, if you're just tuning into Ring of Honor, it's been another solid match, another quality match. But, oh, wow. Josh Woods gets his head taken off. Just checking on my partner in crime over live. All right. I think we're good. But that being said, folks, yes, the match rolls on. Page Mox, Dark Order turns. I listen, I don't care about the Dark Order. I don't think they should be involved with Page. I think Page should be miles away from the Dark Order. When AEW first started, and you guys, I'm blaming the fans, you guys out there. No, when AEW first started and AEW, wow, Josh Woods takes the DDT on the apron. The crowd is appreciating that one. When AEW first started, the Dark Order were doing those vignettes where, like, join the Dark Order before Brody Lee. And I understand the passing of Brody Lee was was tragic and it was sad. And, you know, but once you paid respects, 2 count, this is a hell of a match. Jeez. All right. But here's the thing. I think after, bro, like once they moved forward, they had an opportunity to continue to be the Dark Order. Instead, they became a comedy shtick. And I mean, it hasn't been good. It has not been good. And them involved with a guy that you want to be a champion, want to be a top guy, you have to get him away from the comedy group. You really do. BCC turn on. I don't know about that. I mean, the Moxley BCC thing is so weird. Are they together? Are they not together? Oh, powerbomb. Powerbomb. Rolls him through. Big knee. Wow. 2 count, 2 count, 2 count. Woo! Folks, tune in on Thursdays. BCC turn heel, attack Mox. Page wins, stopping the match. I think Page is going to win. I really think Page is going to win this match. How is he going to win? That's as good as any. They try and give us like the Stone Cold moment, you know. I could see it. I could see that, Chambers. More than the other two. Oh, talking to myself. Christopher Daniels beat Rohit. Yes, he did. Completely glanced over that. What's up, King Jordan? How you doing? How you doing? Both men up on the top. Josh Woods blocking the superplex. I was just joking. I said Ryback is going to... That's not nice. That's not nice. What's up, Lauren? How you doing? What's up, King Jordan again? Ryback would put you... Ryback won't do shit. Now that ROH is launched, will they stop featuring ROH talent? They should, 100%. You need that division. And one of the things I thought her AEW in 2022 was constantly infusing talent from other places. I think it's the same thing with the WWE, with the always bringing back the legends. When I think you need to have your roster solid, and then, you know, leading into Forbidden Door, it was just like these interjection of weird matches. It wasn't really an angle, like, or an invasion, or it was just, well, we picked this guy, so we're going to kind of argue. Like, I don't know. It was a lot where it took away from your actual weekly show. Then you did the same thing with the Ring of Honor. Instead of getting your, you know, world champion or your TNT champion or your tag champions, no, you get Chris Jericho, Ring of Honor champion every fucking week as the main event. Hurts your product. It really does. And it does confuse a casual fan base, right? Imagine if you don't watch consistently. Now you're tuning in and you're like, wait, why is this? Like, it's not everybody gets every little detail of this. So, yeah, I think you keep the ROH talent away from, and you don't want to cross, like, well, this happened on Ring of Honor, and now it's carried over to Dynamite tonight. No, bad. No, stop it. There you go. Woods wins. All right, good. I think FTR is going to WWE. Percy, I kind of... Oh, another 2 count. Wow. Oh, discus elbow. Or forearm. Whatever. Into the turnbuckle. Roll up. Oh! Oh, no. Reversal. Wow. Wow. Wheelbarrow suplex. Into the bridge for the win. Wow. Wow. That was a fucking dandy match. Josh Woods laid it out, but as expected, Takashka with the win. And I kind of agree with you, Percy. I think, like I said, I think the land's more prosperous. I think the workload will be more consistent, but less demanding, right? And I think their best opportunity. You have an opportunity to have FTR DIY all over again. You have FTR Usos, FTR New Day will be fine again. FTR anybody. You put them in there. It's going to be good. So I do think that's a better. The AEW tag team division has gone to shit. Like, are people really excited? Here, let me ask the crowd out there a question. Are you excited about FTR coming back to take on the Ass Boys? I'll wait. Claudio backstage cutting a promo. FTR versus Imperium. Damn right, Jack. I'd give you that one. Imperium, I think, is an underrated tag team because we haven't seen them tag team too much in on the main roster. But Imperium's outstanding. No. Hell no. Yeah. Right? What would be cooler? Let's say it's WrestleMania, or let's say it's the Raw after WrestleMania, and the Usos are standing celebrating a big WrestleMania win. And, oh, yeah, or hell yeah. Like, what are we going to do? People are going to pop. They're going to go insane. That's a much better moment than the ass boys in the ring and FTR coming to run out. Like, top guys fight ass guys. No. Pause. Not today. The embassy's on the way out, by the way, on a side note. I think I skipped some stuff. Nope. The only reason to me Dark Order still shown on TV besides Brody is -1. If they get rid of the Dark Order, the -1. Rocco, that's a tough show. I mean, I get it, but you can't book Dark Order on TV because, it's not about the kid being nothing. The kid will be around the business. I think it's in his blood. Well, I know it's in his blood, but I think the way he's grown up, it would be hard pressed. Like, I think, in 10 years, I'm not quite sure how old the kid is at this point, but I mean, we could really be talking about, -1, the wrestler, doing good things, doing big things. I could see that. But I don't think that has an impact, or it shouldn't have an impact on the booking. And if that's the case, just keep booking them on Dark, and the kid can hang out all he wants. And that's in the utmost respect. It's just, it doesn't, again, you can only go so far in that kind of sentimentality. You're trying to run a business. You're trying to air an interesting show. Watching Evil Uno run around the ring. No, that's not what should be on the main event of your flagship show ever. Sorry. I'm looking forward to Top Flight versus Alex Reynolds, John Silver, and versus Claudio Wheeler, Yuta, and Aussie Open on Rampage. Holy shit. Yeah, okay. Strap in and strap on for that one, Damien. I don't disagree with how that sounds. That should be spot heavy. By the way, we got the embassy. Brian Cage, speak of the devil. Nobody better than Canyon. They said it, not me. Steve Chambers, I don't see that happening. FTR versus Imperium, got that one. I could see Claudio losing the ROH title so he can focus on AEW more, drop it to like Dalton Castle. Listen, Dynamite needs more Dalton Castle. And all due respect to a wonderful, wonderful Ring of Honor alum, Dynamite needs more Dalton Castle. Dalton Castle is personality. Dalton Castle is charisma. Dalton Castle will make people stop clicking and go, what the fuck? Dalton Castle is outstanding. Putting him on your streamed show on Honor Club, I think that guy could do more for your company than just be on the Honor. And no offense to Ring of Honor or being on the Honor Club. Wow. Senton on the apron. They're there just dismantling. Now we're getting a suplex off the second rope. Outside in. Woo! FTR versus Hit Row. Keyshawn, you're out. Duck, 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 goose. That's a goose. No, man. What are you? Hit Row versus nobody. Send Hit Row to AEW. They'll fit right in. They botched like motherfucker. Eddie Kingston to win the... Yes, look, a lot of people talking about this. Eddie Kingston quit AEW last night. I wish it was a shoot, but I don't think it is. No, it's definitely not. But yeah, man, I can't disagree. I think Eddie Kingston deserved a AEW title shot. Wow. So that was a squash match, a very entertaining squash match. And this trio, man, like, I know like I said earlier, I'm not completely sold on Brian Cage, but man, the Embassy is outstanding. Whew. Like, forget Ring of Honor. Send these guys after the Bucks and Kenny. Shit. How? I don't know. I absolutely agree. Dalton Castle should be on Dynamite, though he could have a good run leading ROH. I agree. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. If he's going down and he's going to have really something entertaining, I just feel like being that Ring of Honor is a streamed membership thing. I feel like Dalton Castle would do you better on a weekly televised show. I really do. I think he's more talented than a lot of guys that get highlighted on that company now. And anytime he's walked out on an AEW show, the crowd has gone bananas for him. And he soaks it up. He's a star. Here comes Ari Daivari with Slim and Schmark. Schmark has a big presence on Ring of Honor, if you guys haven't noticed. Eddie Kingston will renew his feud with Claudio Castagnoli. A lot of people are, yeah, okay. I mean, why not? I mean, I would like him to. I'd like him to show up on Ring of Honor as like the Mad King, right? I quit AEW, but I'm coming here and blah, 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 blah. This is my kingdom. Maybe give him a couple henchmen and make him the Mad King, keep Claudio the babyface, and have a really good program, a really interesting story. Not just a match, not just, listen, I want the belt, let's go, and then have a series of matches. I want a solid like angle, right? Claudio gets jobbed, needs help from Yuta. There's something there. Moxley randomly shows up on a Ring of Honor just to get, you know, the buzz, the notes, the news. Metalik! So I'm taking Ari Daivari, being that Metalik didn't even get an entrance. But Metalik is here. Metalik. Who's gonna take the title from OC? Nobody. Nobody. He might have a longer winning streak than Jade Cargill. I mean, there's a lot of options out there. A lot of people are surmised. Again, we lost Pac, so I don't know if Pac's still a wrestler. I don't know if he's a cobbler. I don't know what he's doing with his life. I hope he's well. I'm sure I don't know. I haven't seen him in a minute. The All-Atlantic title is a title that I'm not really sure should be a thing. It just felt like a reason to call one of your friends a champion. But who beats him? Maybe Danhausen beats him, blows everybody's mind, turns on him and beats him for the belt. We get Dark Danhausen as champion. I hope not. Shit. I don't know, man. Like, Orange Cassidy wins a lot. Like, we do. This channel is on an amazing fantasy wrestling thing with a bunch of other channels, and big shout out to Cheap Pop who puts that all together and all the folks from the fantasy faction. We got Orange Cassidy on the team because he wrestles a lot, wins all the time. When was the last time Orange Cassidy took a loss? I'm trying to think. I know someone out there has the answer for me. I can't remember. Percy, good choice. They look amazing. They look outstanding. I will say that. That was like a perfect squash match. Perfect, send the message, and they dominated. By the way, the action has started. If you want to get a prediction in on Ari for the win, I'm with you. The king of the ropes. That's right, Jack. Metalik. He looks in good shape. He looks like he's in better shape than he was than when he was in WWE. Maybe I just haven't seen him in a while. Maybe Black is slimming, but he looks like he's in really good shape. Think about it. Didn't Eddie want to tap Jericho to win the match, but didn't Claudio win the match? Okay. I see where you're going with that, Rocco. That's possible. Osprey. Good shout. Great match. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Rod Metalik. Ari for the win. Anybody else got a prediction? Anybody else got a guess? Who you taking? Who you taking? And folks, any minute now, I will remind you, Impact Wrestling will be starting. Luna Havoc should be here. Gonna check. But yeah, any minute now we will be getting over to Impact Wrestling as well. So Ring of Honor continues, but we will be pulling double duty. We will be watching both shows, so don't go anywhere. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wrong button. Davari, Matalik into the turnbuckle and down with force. That's not what I wanted. There we go. We got some good matches coming up tonight, too. I'm looking forward to it. Davari with the choke right now. Matalik trying to fight out. KJ, are you currently watching? What are you currently watching? I am currently watching Ring of Honor. Matalik versus Davari. And Davari just laid out Matalik. Holy shit. And I'm about to watch something else. In 13 minutes. Trustbusters are apparently still going to going even if without they lost they lost Parker to Swerve, so there's that, but I wouldn't exactly say it's I don't know. We'll see what the Trustbusters do. Slim had a good match against Mark earlier tonight. I will give him credit. Davari looks like an outstanding heel right now, in complete control of Matalik. It's been a really good outing for Davari. Do you want to see Claudio versus Willie Mack? I'd be down. Why not? I'm a huge fan of Willie Mack. Whew, pause. I'm a huge fan of Willie Mack. And, Claudio, I think he'll do good. I think they'll be outstanding. Oh, I sense trouble. King of the Ropes is here. Yes, he is. Speaking of somebody who's here, without further ado, let me find what I'm looking for. Told you I wouldn't be alone. The one, the only, the Canadian gem, Miss Luna Havoc. How are you?
Hi, good. A little bit, running a little bit late, but not too much, so that's good.
Absolutely.
Just have to find my. Question: is Ring of Honor still going? What's happening?
Ring of Honor is currently still going. I thought it was going to be 1 hour, but apparently it's still going. So I do have it on in the background. Impact is coming on as well. So lots to cover, lots to talk about.
Oh, not how has the show been thus far? Oh, really?
Really
Love
good
to hear it. And that's the thing. I think Ring of Honor is going to be an hour, but probably
the first one.
The first one is going to be more than that, right? That's what I'm assuming.
Maybe.
I really hope it's not longer than an hour.
No.
Especially for you guys. You don't need any more wrestling.
We can't do much more. Runneth over.
Did Eddie Kingston show up or no?
No Eddie yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet. So, and how are you doing on this fine Thursday?
Pretty good. I've been really busy. Got my Revolution video up and going. So
nice.
Did that. Realized that I am excited for that show, but there's not a lot of matches that I cared who won. If that makes sense. Like, like there's a couple where I was like, okay, this person needs to win that, but then other ones I was like, I actually don't give a shit, which is not a good sign, but I don't know. Whatever. I'm predicting that CM Punk is coming back.
Oh shit, Luna coming out of the gate hot today.
Hot take.
Punk, that's a bold statement. Would that include FTR or is this?
That includes FTR. Yeah. I think, I don't know, actually. For some reason, I feel like FTR's contract is up in April, right? So I believe.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know about FTR. I would love that. Whoever wins the tag team shit show. Maybe FTR will come out and like challenge the winner
But that's my fear, that they show up at Revolution and it's like FTR versus the Ass Boys. Like, oh, come on.
It's such a weird, I don't know, the Ass Boys. Who else is it? Oh,
the
it's
Acclaimed.
The Acclaimed. Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. And Orange Cassidy and
Danhausen, who just became a team overnight.
Which I love. I don't even care. It doesn't have to have any story. I just love both of those people. They belong together.
For the folks watching at home, Ari Daivari picks up the W, and a really good match between Ari Daivari and Grand Metalik.
Ooh, I am super excited. I'm going to watch it on Saturday.
Oh, okay. So I won't spoil it for you, but it's been good.
It's okay.
Good matches, good, solid matches. And that's what I like about this show so far, is it's been match, a little bit of chat, match, a little bit of chat, match. And it's just had a nice flow and cadence to it. I wish more wrestling shows had this pace. We've had like 5 matches.
Oh, really? Has Dalton Castle showed up yet?
No, Dalton. We were just talking about how AEW. Wow. I want him on Dynamite. I know he's a Ring of Honor veteran, Hall of Famer. You call him what you will, but he's outstanding. But I think he deserves to be on Dynamite. I think put him on TV. We need more Dalton.
If like, I totally agree with you, but as long as they're going to use him properly, and this is what I'm getting. I'm a little afraid of throwing him to the because I don't remember what Dynamite he was on, if it was a pay-per-view or AEW, if it was a pay-per-view or just a Dynamite, but he was on something.
He was on the Dynamite for sure.
Yeah, and he was so over.
Oh, the crowd loves him because he's got personality. He's like genius, for Christ's sake. Like he has a ton of personality, and the fans love him. He stands out. He's different, and you need some difference.
He's kind of a little Jack Black, and I love that a little bit. He is totally
right. By the way, we have the Renegade Twins coming out to the ring. I'm not sure who they're taking on. This one's for you.
What is it? Oh, I thought you meant the match. I was like, ooh. Hassan Terrell. Hi, Terrell. Hi. How's it going?
KJ, I'm done with NXT because I got to show because now I got 2 shows on Thursdays. What is 2 hours? 2-hour Impact and Ring of Honor, and NXT is not that great. So sorry, NXT. I recently quit NXT, folks. That's why I'm here on Thursdays.
Oh, poor NXT is not getting love from anybody recently.
Listen, I had to quit. I couldn't. It was hurting my brain. Like I couldn't do it.
Oh man,
I love wrestling. I give up on NXT.
Who's running that now? Is it still HBK?
Yes, and I believe it almost feels like HBK is going to get in a match with Grayson Waller. They've been having beef.
Okay. There's something I will not need to see. I'll skip that for sure.
Ring of Honor has 10 matches total. TK fucking around.
10 matches total. That is crazy. Right. Do you know who's booking Ring of Honor?
TK. Tony.
Is it? Oh my God.
That's it. People are a little nervous.
I'm a little nervous.
But if he sticks to just matches like this, I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
Don't get too complicated. Right now, we got a tag match between the Renegade Twins. I think that's Sky Blue or Cora Jade. They're identical.
As long as, maybe if he has somebody that's been at Ring of Honor a long time, I don't know, Samoa Joe knows Ring of Honor, kind of helping him out a little bit.
Yep. I mean, he's a great presence to have there, and he's outstanding.
Oh, he's so good. So good. Who is he going up against? War Daddy, right?
Yes.
War Daddy.
War Daddy.
Who do you think's going to win that match?
Wardlow should win that match, so that's my expectation, I think.
I really
love Joe, but let's give the young guy his belt back and let him be a star.
Yeah. Well, then it's going to be him versus Hobbs, though, eventually. So that'll be a cool back and forth.
That's two beefy boys smacking meat.
Exactly. Exactly. And
right.
then put Samoa Joey over on Ring of Honor. Make him like the yeah. I would love it.
We're about 5 minutes away from Impact. We're getting a women's tag match on Ring of Honor. So if people want to give us a prediction, let us know.
Damian. The last time Dalton Castle was on Dynamite, he faced Chris Jericho.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. And then he lost. Right.
Johnny says Ring of Honor has been amazing.
Oh, I can't wait to watch it.
It's been really good. Really solid matches right across the board. Mark Briscoe opens the night against Slim
nice.
Shady.
Slim Shady. Is that his real name?
No. NXT is way better than Dynamite. Whew. Now, it has been at times. Lately, no, dude. I can't do it. I can't do those backs. Like, those pre-tapes are it's borderline like softcore porn. Oh my God, what are you doing here? I don't know. What are you doing here? Like, it is so campy and bullshit.
I know. I saw a clip of this girl in the back. She was really blonde. She was beautiful. And she's like, hey guys. Oh my God. Like, I don't know, doing like the Mean Girls burn book thing. And I was like, what the fuck? What is this?
Yeah. No.
I don't know. And I like corny ass wrestling, but that was a lot.
I watched WoW on the weekend. It was more compelling than NXT.
I heard WoW's good. I've never watched it personally.
You know what? The way they've got the show done, like, it's very old school studio vibe of like, next, this superstar versus this superstar. And then like one of them's like, I'm going to win. The other one's like, no, I'm going to win. And then ding, ding, ding. The ladies come out to the ring and the matches are like half decent. Like, good quality wrestling matches. Yeah, people get stuck on like the farmer's daughter and the princess names whatever. But it was a good, for a 1 hour show, it was solid. And I think other shows should take a lesson.
Oh, I love that. The princess names, is it like very girly over there?
Well, the new tag team champions, which, I mean, big shout out because we interacted on social media, but I mean, it's Randy Rah and the coach, right? So a little over the top.
I love it.
A good tag match.
You know what? Maybe that will get more women into wrestling. You know, you never know.
Hey, they have their own like Samoan tribe. Like they have their own 5-lady Samoan tribe. Like it's all right.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give it a go.
It was an accident. I didn't even know it was on normal TV. It's hilarious. KJ, today's my birthday. It's our birthday too, technically. So thank you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Resident Evil AMC. Gee, that was a lot.
Everyone, happy birthday to me.
Oh yeah, congrats on the 1 year. Going well over there.
Oh, it's crazy. Thank you. It's been a wild ride. I mean, yeah, a year, you would think it flew by. It was a grind, but it's been fun. I can't believe 1 year in and we've accomplished what we've accomplished. So it's been fun.
Thank
you for being a part of it.
Thanks for having me. I do the bare minimums. So that's good. That's what I like. JK. Okay, so where are we here?
Yeah, sorry. Show's starting. Yes.
Oh, is it? Oh, 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. Where is this?
1 minute and 15 seconds is what my thing says.
Okay, perfect. So what are the matches tonight? I know we have Trey Miguel versus PCO. That is the match that I am looking forward to.
I was just looking.
And then there is Knight versus King, which is Kenny King and Knight.
Yeah. We have
Speedball versus
Shane Haste.
Okay.
Former WWE star, New Japan star. Shane Haste will be going up against Mike Bailey. That should be actually a really, really good match.
It's going to be really good. And I feel like when I looked, it was a really small card for some reason.
Trey Miguel versus PTO. Decay is on the pre-show. Oh, Big Spear. The fallout from No Surrender, so we're going to get some bully and stuff probably. Mike Bailey versus Shane Haste. Who is the new #1 contender for the Impact World title? Dun, dun, dun.
Steve Macklin, yeah?
Oh, yeah, Kenny King versus Knight. Well, apparently it's unknown. Oh. Sky Blue with the pin. All right.
Nice.
The blue team won, guys.
The blue team. They did it.
The whole team blue.
Also, I was on live earlier today and we were talking about like where potentially Eddie Kingston could be going now that he quit AEW. I don't know the legality behind it. Like people are like, he didn't actually leave, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit. He said he quit. Fine. Let's see. Where are we here? So anyway, we were talking about where Eddie Kingston could go. And I was saying, well, his girlfriend or wife or whatever is in Impact. So what if he went to Impact for a little bit? Because I know he's going to the UK for a month. He has some stuff in ROH. He's doing some indie stuff in Canada and the States. He won his match, so he'll probably be doing New Japan stuff.
True.
But if he goes to Impact and him and Bully do promos back and forth, I would love that. I kind of want to see. Somebody brought that up in my live, and I was like, you know what? I didn't know I needed that, but now I do. I fucking need that.
Those two men kind of bellowing at each other. Yeah,
I would actually love that.
Oh, out comes Wheeler Yuta for a little bit of time with Rick Abani.
All right. And and Mickey James retained at No Surrender.
She doesn't stop. Listen, what a beautiful run this is. And if this is your cherry on the top of an amazing career, what a way to go out. Like, this has been outstanding. And at every turn, I've counted her out. And that's what I'm supposed to do. I thought she was going to lose to Jordan. I thought she was going to lose to Deanna. I thought she was going to lose to Masha. Who's next?
But that's the thing, like you were saying, like Masha has lost a lot. And I'm just, I don't know. I feel bad, you know? Not feel bad, but I feel bad. Like, I feel like, not buried. I don't want to be one of those people. She's buried now. But, like, when is she going to win the belt, you know? She's starting to become an unbelievable, like a not very believable champion. She can't win recently.
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying, because I mean that was part of my reasoning to why I thought Masha was going to win, is she can't keep losing title matches.
Yeah, so they got to do something, and I believe in my boy Scott D'Amore, so something's gonna happen. But
well, now it's Santino.
Oh, Santino, right?
Wink, wink. Here come the Bullet Club, by the way, as Impact is starting off. Wheeler Yuta's in the ring, and on Impact, we get the Bullet Club coming out. So this shall be interesting.
Bullet Club. Wait, they are tag team champions now? No? Yes? No.
No. You think they're heading towards being champions? Or did they win at No Surrender?
I thought they did. Did they not? So
wait, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Wait, yeah, they did, because he pinned Chris Sabin. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. And you kind of felt like that was going to happen.
I felt it. I felt it in my bones. But, like, where's their little belts then?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's awesome. That's awesome, Johnny. Happy birthday, Resident Evil. That's very nice. Uh-oh, Matt's on something.
Hi, Matt.
NXT is better. The character Luna described, that's her gimmick, but nobody else is like that. NXT has better. No, they do not. You're crazy. I can't read that out loud. Get the fuck out of here. Better storylines. You got Brooks and Dunn, who are these two big.
The characters Luna described, that's her gimmick.
The mean
but nobody gimmick. Else is like that. But like, like, how many characters are there? Like Eugene. Eugene, there was nobody like him. That didn't make it good, you know?
No, I mean, listen, I hate to agree with you, Matt, so I won't. But no, I can't agree. I mean, you got you got everyone acting. Hey, Thatcher is on Ring of Honor, challenging Wheeler Yuta. Now, sign me up for that battle.
Oh my God, I'm missing out apparently.
But yeah, Matt, no. NXT storylines are terrible. The whole bar rescue thing is awful. Brooks and Dunn, I mean, they're two big cowboys acting like they've never talked to a girl before. It's embarrassing. It's like an episode of Saved by the Bell with a few wrestling matches. Shane is Mike Bailey is on now. No, that's not what we're watching, Chris. Right now, we're getting the Bullet Club with the microphones. Right, Luna?
That's it. I'm just confused why they're not. I don't know why I'm so stuck on the belt thing, but I am. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, because I do lives a lot and like lives on wherever, YouTube and TikTok and stuff. Wrestling fans always fight with each other, but the one thing everybody agrees on is NXT is not good. Which is
it's almost unanimous, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had one person tell me that they like NXT right now.
Listen.
But Matt, if you like it, I'm happy for you.
Listen, some people like black licorice, some people like pickles. It's each their own. I don't care. No, but I can't get into it. It just feels so childish. Wheeler Yuta for the win.
Nice.
You're making an early prediction. So who's going to go after the Bullet Club now? Or are they still going after the Motor City?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about. If they won.
Steve said the same thing. Guns have the titles. I believe. We're with you.
So what was the point of that match? No reason? Huh.
I beat Chris Sabin t-shirt. I need a fact checker to tell me why they don't have belts. I'm with Luna on this.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to explain this. They did not explain that very well.
Bullet Club are Wrestling Revolver Tag Team Champions, and we will be here on Saturday night covering Wrestling Revolver and GCW.
GCW. 2 weeks and I will be there. Their first ever Toronto show. I'm so excited. That will be on my YouTube, y'all. I'm vlogging it.
That's it, folks. And go check out Luna on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Check her out everywhere.
I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, whether you want me or not. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of getting into Twitter, to be honest. I'm kind of starting to like Twitter, which I never thought would happen. But
no. Ring of Honor not going to end until 9. Yeah, thank you, Steve Chambers. Is that every week, 2 hours, though? Can we confirm or deny that at this point? The first match for Rebellion is Josh Alexander is a one-on-one with Steve Macklin, the Impact World Champion, April 16th. Okay, there you go. There you go. Do you think Macklin's the best choice?
I'm so confused. I don't know. I think so. I think that's the best choice. Like, I can't think of anybody else again on the roster on Impact that could be a better choice than him, you know? I was talking to somebody about this last night, though, that if Big Bill, Big Cass, whatever he wants to be called now, if he didn't leave Impact, I think it would have been him. Because he was so over in Impact. I could not believe when he left. Like, it didn't make any sense. I guess he thought it would be better in AEW, and it I mean, we're seeing how that's going for him. Right. But yeah, I honestly believe it 100% would have been him. But since I can't choose him, I guess it'll be Macklin. But also, that is the Toronto show. I will be there, front row, holla. And if they have Josh Alexander lose his belt in his home city,
I can't see that.
I can't see it. I can't see it.
I can't see it.
Unless they're trying to push Macklin as like this mega heel.
Mega heel? That'd be some heat.
That would.
Now, I can confirm the Motor City Machine Guns still have their belts.
For what reason? Who knows?
I don't quite get it. Dun, dun, dun. So we're gonna get the Bullet Club. You kind of predicted they were heading in this direction. Now we all thought it already happened, but apparently now we're officially gonna happen.
Because the reason I thought that Bullet Club was gonna win is because they had the Bullet Club versus the Time Machine, the trio match before No Surrender. So I was like, okay, well, the next time has to be for the titles, but they just had an extra match for shits and gigs. Like, I'm so confused.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Maybe somebody, because I did miss Friday's stream. Somebody can fill me into why that. What was the match on the weekend? What was the Friday night match at No Surrender? Was it a one-on-one match between Sabin and?
No, it was a tag match.
It was a tag match. So.
Yeah. So maybe it was just because.
Just because. By the way, just to keep everyone up to date, Willow Nightingale picks up the W.
Nice.
Over what? I completely blanked on who she just beat. Lady Frost. And I like Lady Frost, but good match.
I smell a title challenge coming. Okay, so yeah, the one at No Surrender just wasn't a title match. It was just what's the best tag team in the world match or something. Kind of a waste of time.
I have no idea. What exactly it was. Brooks and Jensen. Brooks and Dunn. Agree to disagree, but we spent 2 weeks essentially saying AEW is unwatchable. AEW has been hot garbage, and NXT still sucks. They can both suck together.
Two things can be true at the same time. Oh, who's that guy? Nice shirt. I will say that AEW has been unbearable lately. Last night's episode, for me personally, was good.
I liked last night's show.
I loved the ladder match. I loved the Battle Royale. House of Black coming out. I loved the Bryan versus MJF back and forth. Always loved that. Yeah.
Really?
I liked it a lot. I also like chaos. So it was very chaotic.
I just felt like it was really like a bad episode of Rampage or Dark with like.
Really? I liked it a lot. I don't know.
Like Jericho versus Peter Avalon. Yeah, I just felt like
God! I don't care about Rio. I totally forgot Rio. Oh, my boss called me at the right time apparently because I missed that match. But Peter Avalon is my favorite person. He can lose. I love him. Love him. I think he's hilarious. I love watching him. He said in an interview, I think I said this one time before, that he wants people to remind people of the Muppets when he's out there. And I'm like, I get it.
That's pretty accurate. Get it. That's pretty accurate.
I love him. I think he's the funniest, weirdest dude ever. And I just like when he's on the show.
That's going to have to be like your NXT where we just agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I can't get behind him. I can't do it.
I mean, it's not like I'm not expecting him to put on like a 10 out of 10 match. He just exists and it makes me happy, you know?
Right.
Rich Swann.
Just to like, how about this? Ember Moon has come out on Ring of Honor, and she's being challenged by Willow Nightingale for that belt.
Ooh, I love that.
Willow is new champion.
That. I'm a huge fan of Ember Moon, so that kind of hurts my heart a little bit, but I love both of those women a lot.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, folks, I will take a second to remind everybody out there, we are watching Impact Wrestling. I have Ring of Honor as well. We're kind of doubling up tonight. I did not know it was going to be 2 hours, so We're just kind of keeping everyone up to date on all the wrestling as we always do. Tomorrow we are back for SmackDown and Rampage. Saturday we're here for GCW and Wrestling Revolver. Sunday we're here for Revolution. And Monday we'll be back for Raw. I'll sleep sometime soon, I promise.
Geez, seriously, I need a nap just listening to that. All right, Rich Swann, did you end up watching No Surrender or not? You just skipped it, right?
I missed No Surrender, so I caught clips and I have the gist of the main stuff, but
you don't really have time. Yeah, you don't have time to. Anyway, the match between Swann and Josh Alexander was phenomenal.
I have no doubt. I have no doubt that was a good one.
It's sad because I really like Rich Swann, and I feel like hopefully he gets the belt at some point in the next couple years, you know?
Yeah, I think he's great. I really do. Josh Alexander's a beast. I don't think many people thought that Josh was going to lose it.
No, I didn't see one person say that. A lot of people on the Reddit Impact group, which I am on quite a bit because I'm a loser, were saying it was kind of like a throwaway match, which kind of like felt sad, but it kind of was, right?
Well, you don't want it to feel that way, but it's when you have no faith in the challenger, yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna lie to you, my good sir. This Haste person, not really familiar with them. Already not a fan.
He was in a tag team with he was in a tag team on NXT, TM61, and the injuries and such, it never worked out at all. They've since moved on, but Shane Haste has done really well for himself.
Okay, good.
As a solo, like especially in New Japan and that side of the globe, he's done pretty well for himself. Seen him on some things like the Wrestling Revolver, some of the indies once in a while. So Mike Bailey in the ring. Well, now we know where he's from.
We definitely know where he's from. I follow him on social media now, and he's really funny. He's actually hilarious. I like him more and more every day. He's he's so funny on social media.
He's he seems like such a quiet guy. Easy for me.
I know, but no, he's like actually really funny. And I was trying to think of who he reminds me of, and I was watching a lot of clips of Jim Carrey today. He reminds me of like young Jim Carrey. His face, it's giving a lot of personality, you know?
Okay.
Just Jim with a mullet.
No, Mike Bailey had a phenomenal 2022. And this should be a good match. And I imagine these two might have met before, but I can't confirm that.
I feel like Mike Bailey has met everybody before. He's had a match with everybody. Literally, besides Roman Reigns. Like, that's about it. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
And also, folks, it is main event time on Ring of Honor. Claudio Castagnoli going up against AR Fox. Not bad.
Okay.
Match took too long, Jericho versus Avalon. Yeah, it shouldn't have happened. Didn't make sense.
So the Motor City Machine Guns versus the Bullet Club are tonight for the Tag Team Championship.
Wow. Okay.
So that's happening tonight now.
I'm down. Let's go.
All right. There you go. You didn't miss everything from No Surrender.
Athena has been ruthless. She's been physical, that's for sure. Lots to talk about it.
Yeah, or I keep calling her Ember Moon. Sorry. Athena, I've heard like she might be a little stiff. That's a good word. But I don't know. Because I saw her with a girl from Toronto. What's her name? Jody something? Fuck. I can't remember her name. But she's from Toronto. She's like an indie wrestler. And she was throwing her to the fucking ground.
Yeah, a lot of people passed that one around, and then she got questioned quite a bit on it.
My God. Look brutal.
I never said NXT was good. I said it was better. Fair enough.
There you go.
Slapjack, Retribution. Oh, yeah. Also, see, Chambers, we blocked the fact that Retribution was a thing out of our memory. So
Slapjack.
Shane was also Slapjack in Retribution.
Don't like him.
Wrestling is the only thing people will absolutely hate, yet keep watching and supporting. No, I'm a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. It's completely the same thing.
Oh, yeah, you're a Leafs fan. Ah! No.
And supporting, hoping it will get better. I'm a victim too. How many years of bad? But it used to be good. It used to be really good. It still is. There's a lot of good wrestling.
There's a lot of amazing wrestling.
It can be torturous.
I never complain about Impact Wrestling. There's a few things, but
I like it. Some of their shows, like any other show, you look at the card and you're like, okay, this is going to be kind of a weird night. But overall, it's good wrestlers. Like right now, Mike Bailey, Shane are putting on a match.
Yeah. Gonna have Bullet Club versus Motor City Machine Guns again. I mean, that match was amazing on the weekend. So I'm glad we get to see it for a second time.
Yeah, I don't understand. I still don't quite understand
why they did it that way at all. But Speedball, Mike Bailey for the win. Is it Damien?
Yeah.
Am I saying that right? Damien. Yeah. I love
Claudio
that.
for the win. Yeah, I got Claudio, and I also have Speedball. You got Speedball?
I got Speedball 100. I'm not going for the other guy with the little ponytail. That's for sure.
I think we're making a deal. You got some Speedball? I got some Speedball.
Who's Claudio going up against?
Who's Claudio going up against? AR Fox.
Oh, AR Fox, right.
He's winning for sure.
Do you think who, Claudio?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And then after Claudio wins, do you think Edward Kingston is going to come out and be like, "Give me my"?
A great way to end the first ever show.
I think that would be fantastic.
Eddie quits AEW and then shows up to step in front of Claudio.
Oh,
let's go.
Need it. Let's go. Ooh. Oh my God. This guy, what's his name? What's this guy's name? Shane?
Shane. He
is a beast.
He's a big dude.
Holy. And it's not even that he's tall. He's just like big, Like those slaps that he's giving Mike Bailey, I can feel those.
Some big Australian mitts.
Oh, that's what it is. He's Australian.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
Claudio for the win. Wait, what was this one? That's her gimmick. She does.
She's intentionally stiff.
Oh yeah, about Ember. Yeah, no, I got no problem with it. Some people said she was being unsafe, which is an issue. But yes, she's definitely tried since being a heel to turn it up.
Yeah, as long as she's not actually, gonna break anybody's neck or something. I mean,
wow.
What?
Big move by Shane and gets a 2 count.
I thought you were saying wow because Eddie was coming out. No, like, what's happening?
I saw you freak, Eddie. No, we got Shane with a 2 count as he's all over Mike, and right now, AR Fox is down. Claudio in control. Terrible booking by Impact sometimes. I think it's pretty consistent though.
Yeah, there's nothing like I'm trying. In recent times, since I started watching again, it's been like a year since I started watching it consistently again.
Yeah.
And I haven't had a problem with anything so far. Like, there's a few things, obviously, like if I was fantasy booking, that maybe I would change. But, no, I've really liked it so far.
No, absolutely. I don't disagree with that at all. And I think that sometimes they get a little too like out to left field with something, but for the most part, they're pretty good. But every wrestling show kind of has their, and now boogie stuff or But I mean, I've appreciated it for quite a while, and a lot of guys have made really good homes there.
Oh yeah, for sure. What would you think from Impact is like hokey pokey though?
I'm trying to think. There's been a while. Like we had like the shooting at the wedding, but that's like going back like a few years now, right?
Right.
So maybe I'm painting it with an old brush. I mean, we did kill Eric Young, but I'm okay with that.
That was actually super effing cool, though.
Yeah,
that
right?
was so cool. But I mean,
unless he comes back next week, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it if he came.
So you know what? Over the last while, I can't think of anything crazily over the top of like this is really silly.
No, I mean, there's sometimes when like the Death Dolls will like transport, like ghosts.
Fair enough.
But I like a little bit of silliness once in a while. You don't have to take it that seriously. It's just when it goes way over the top. When like Impact was doing all that weird like wrestling house stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like sometimes it can go a little bit far, but
But I like it. I mean, there's a lot of good characters there. There's a lot of good matches. Like this match right here is excellent. Yeah. And I know you're not the biggest fan of Mr. Shane, but
you know what? He's growing on me. Okay. He is. Okay. I think sometimes when people come out and I've never seen them before, I think I've seen him before, but not really. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he just comes out really arrogant and cocky. I hate him, and I'm probably supposed to. So he did a good job. But he's putting on an amazing match, too. Like, phenomenal.
Claudio and AR are battling it out. AR with the deep DT through the ropes. And both men down. Oh, no. Bailey's setting them up. Oh! Wow. Kicked him in the back of the head. Death Dolls. Hex. Got Dom style. What?
Oh.
Santino Marella is definitely a funny guy. He's another Toronto guy. No, Santino's awesome. He's hilarious.
He doesn't even have to try. That's the thing. No. Just like,
He has that comical face.
Oh, 1, 2.
I mean that in an endearing way.
Oh, I really thought he had that one. Okay, this match is pretty sick. It's good.
Samuel, welcome back. What about the wedding? It was fun. It was something else. It's still hard to believe that Crazy Steve is the only blind death match wrestler in Impact, and he's such a great wrestler for being blind. The guy deserves much more. He's just a great wrestler regardless, period.
So after actually last week when I was here and I made that funny little TikTok about Crazy Steve, how many people messaged me or commented on that video saying like they knew him because he used to wrestle out in Barrie or they went to school with him and he was the nicest guy in real life, which makes my heart so happy that he's like just a good guy all around.
And he interacted, he responded, so that's pretty good.
Oh, that made me happy. So I am officially a Crazy Steve Stan account.
There you go. Oh, wow.
Oof.
Mike Bailey with a huge win.
Jesus. Man is a nice. Oh, let me turn this down a little bit.
Samuel, do we watch NWA? We do not watch the week-to-week show just based on the airing. Oh, Claudia with the pin. 2 count. We don't watch NWA, the weekly show. We watch all their pay-per-views. But I will say this: we skipped their last pay-per-view. We found another card that was more appealing, and based on the card they put out, we didn't tune in. That's just the way it is. Sorry, Mr. Corrigan. But yeah, was that a Poison Rana? I don't know. But no. So we do watch it. I'm a big fan of the Crockett Cup. I'm a big fan of a lot of what NWA does. But we'll see what their next card looks like.
Are you doing MLW as well?
No, and the reason why we're not doing MLW is it's taped so far in advance, it becomes hard. It's a good show, good guys there, but like Johnny Morrison just won the belt, but it was like taped 7 weeks before.
Oh,
it's just too much of a stretch, right? Like,
that makes sense. Okay,
but I'm all for it. And when if they do a big event or a big pay-per-view, definitely going to check it out.
The design is here with now Rhino for some reason.
Maybe they try and re-recruit Rhino.
Oh.
But I think it's going to be Rhino versus Big Con. Oh, shit. Your buddy's here.
Yeah. That's my man. I love him. So cool.
Sammy Callahan. Oh, maybe we're getting Sammy Callahan and Rhino. I'm down.
Yes, I am. I support this message. Big Con, not a big fan. Didn't love his match. Who was he even against?
Last week, you know what? You got a good point. I can't even remember who he fought, but it was more of a squashy match.
Yeah.
Ring of Honor was taped, yes. Kevin Knight, Kenny King, who you got?
Yeah, Kenny King.
I knew you were going to say that. I'll go Knight just to be difficult. By the way, the main event of Ring of Honor is outstanding right now.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I'll watch it. Tomorrow I'm working 11 hours, so I can't.
Thank you very much, Samuel. Thank you. We appreciate this subscription. We appreciate anyone's time. You spend a minute here. We appreciate it so much. And like I said, today is 365 days as a channel. And yeah, we're looking forward to the next 365.
That is so amazing.
What listen, I don't want to be braggadocious or anything, but it blows me away that we did like 580 odd live streams in 365 days. It's insane. Like almost
crazy.
Average like 1.7 live streams a day.
That's not. So do you have like, how many people do you have working with you to do that?
2. Me and Nick and CJ. So that would be we just added Cliff, who does Tuesday nights now. But we did it basically with a skeleton crew. Love it.
Poor Cliff.
Cliff's doing good. He's loving Tuesdays.
Oh, he likes it. Okay.
Cliff and Nick are doing Tuesdays. You and I are doing Thursdays.
Okay.
That's good for me.
I was going to say, you got the new kid Cliff just on NXT all by himself. Okay,
he's on a roll. I mean, we call him Cliff Stronomus, the man of the prediction. So, yeah, no, it was me, myself, CJ, and Nick for the bulk of the last 6 months or so. Before that, I had a crew that worked with us before. Yeah. But just the grind of it, people fell off. So yeah, it's a trip.
My God, Kenny, let's go! Oh my God, Kenny King is a fucking madman. I love him so much.
Yeah, but he just got taken out.
Is Ring of Honor still going on there, buds?
Oh, it really is. AR Fox and Claudio exchanging forearms, and this is a hell of a match. Listen, I've been super impressed with Ring of Honor, and if they book it and treat it like this, I will have no problem watching this every week.
I hope it's just an hour, though.
I thought it was just an hour. I really did.
Yeah, I hope, like, moving forward, because that's what I've heard from a lot of people. It's only an hour, so.
Oh, huge European uppercut by Claudio.
Oh, damn.
And it's over. Claudio gets the win using the European uppercut as the finisher.
Let me know immediately if Edward comes out. Immediately, good sir.
Oh, you'll know.
Let's go, Kenny. Oh, Kenny. You know what? Actually, I take that back. So either Macklin for believable for me, Macklin, Kenny King could also be.
I think Kenny King would do really well up against Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny King might be like one of the more underrated guys on the the circuit or within Impact now.
Do you think he'll go back to Ring of Honor? I wonder.
I think it would be enticing. It all depends on how they want to play it, right? I mean, if he's got a comfortable spot on Impact, I would argue that Impact right now on Access has a very similar audience to the Honor Club. So I guess what it'll come down to is money talks, right?
That's true. How big was the crowd over there at Ring of Honor?
It's like a studio show, right? Like so.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it still has the same Ring of Honor feel, right?
Yeah, like it very much like Impact. It looks like Impact Senior. Here he is! The Mad King is here!
I knew it. I called it. I'm so happy.
Eddie Kingston giving AR Fox a little tap on the hand, and the crowd loses their banana.
I love it. Good for him. In the friggin'.
You know what? They got Eddie like cleaned up. They gave him a shave. Remember, he was looking like scruffy and weathered for a while.
Yeah.
They got him looking clean. It's good. This is good.
Oh, a little cleaned up, little makeover Eddie for Ring of Honor. He's all proud of himself for leaving AEW, as he should. As he should leave AEW. And he goes to Ring of Honor, and he's going straight for that belt.
Yeah, you even got the little, you're looking fresh. They got all cleaned up to come back to Ring of Honor. He's taking this belt. It's going to be a moment. I'm down.
I'm so down. I'm so excited. Oh, they better come to Canada. They better fucking come to Canada.
Wait, Claudio plays heel.
Ooh.
Claudio reaches out for the mic, lets the mic drop, and walks away laughing. The crowd gives him the
No way.
Did not give Eddie a clear answer. Didn't say a word. But Eddie Kingston is on Ring of Honor after quitting AEW, challenging his old rival, Claudio Castagnoli.
I already love Ring of Honor more than I love AEW. I don't know.
You almost have to show up March 31st. We're going to get Supercard of Honor. And I imagine that will be Eddie Kingston versus Claudio at Supercard of Honor on March 31st.
What is March 31st? A Sunday?
Saturday? Sunday?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't even know.
I'll be.
I will fucking be here. I'll tell you that much.
To watch Eddie Kingston hold up a world title. I mean, if I could book it, I'd give him the AEW title. They had him. He was hot as shit. And they could have pushed him right to the moon, and they didn't. But this is a nice consolation prize.
I think for me, I've always been a huge, before AEW was a thing, and WWE was kind of sucking dick. I was watching Ring of Honor all the time. 2
nights in a row, someone said that on this channel.
Oh, really? Running theme. I love that. I think that I don't know. I just love Ring of Honor. I don't care if it's a smaller crowd. I don't care if it's their developmental. Shit. It's a Friday?
Yeah, because WrestleMania is Saturday, Sunday that weekend. What a weekend that's going to be.
Are you so 31st? Oh my God, you're right.
So we'll be live for like SmackDown, Impact, like the normal shit during the week. But then you have the multiverse of matches on the Thursday. You have the Supercard of Honor on the Friday. You have Stand and Deliver Saturday afternoon, WrestleMania Night 1, WrestleMania Night 2, and then the GCW shows and the other ones that are in there.
Oh, this is Battle in the Valley. Okay, I was like, what did I miss? By the way,
are they setting up Josh and Kushida?
Ooh.
No.
Kenny King won, by the way, y'all. I was right. He was wrong. So just want to put that out there. But Kenny King did win.
Yes, Kenny King got the win. So you were right. I was wrong. So congrats on that. But Samuel's dying.
Hello, Samuel. Yeah, why are they showing this?
Luna. What? KJ White? Chicago? No, I'm Canadian as shit, sir.
We're both from the Canada land.
That's it. I bleed red and white. I bleed red and white. Anyway, what about Revolution coming up? What about it? We will be here live for that. And
it's gonna be a good show. CM Punk's gonna come back. And that's it. That's my prediction. And House of Black are going to be trio champions. And if they don't, I'm turning the TV off and I'm done.
Wow.
Officially.
Are you disappointed with like as good of the character like driven stuff that Malachi does? They really didn't take advantage of that and build like Malachi could have been stalking the Young Bucks for weeks and popping up and like nothing. It's just, we're going to fight you. Okay. See you there.
Yeah. Like, yeah, he could have done so many things. Who's the other one? Brody King. amazing. I think he's so good. Like, they're just not using, I don't know. What I'm really hoping for is like, what the fuck? Macklin
walking in on, and listen, win or lose, Macklin's a serious threat. And I think this is going to be a hell of a match.
The haircut. Macklin, though. Sir. It's a lot. That when he came out, I thought he was wearing a hairpiece, and I was like, "Hello, where? Hello." What was I saying? Oh, I'm hoping that they're going to take some people like Eddie Kingston, move them over to Ring of Honor, and spread them out, and we could start having time for storylines. That makes sense. Absolutely. I really, really hope. But yeah, I don't know. The whole Hobbs is amazing. Wardlow is amazing. There's so many people that have so much personality that they're just doing not much with. Ricky Starks as well. I think he's getting over. He is over. Until he
met Jericho.
If he loses to Jericho, I swear to you.
He can't. Listen, I'm telling you right now, if you're wherever you are on the planet on Sunday night, if you catch Jericho beating Ricky Starks, tune in here because I'll be fucking melting down.
Dirty Dango. What's wrong, buddy?
He's got a doctor. Oh, Bully. By the way, what did Bully throw in Dreamer's face? What was in the cup on New Surrender?
Fuck, I can't remember.
Fact checkers out there. Anybody know what was in the cup? Was it pee? What was it?
It might have been. Who knows?
Right.
But yeah, like they were doing the whole like who gets to talk first quick match thing. Bully was allowed to talk first, and then he was like, he let his whole minute go by, and then he just said, "I'm so sorry. I want to be your friend again," and then beat up Tommy. It was atrocious. It went on for way too long. Bully started giving a sob story, and people in the crowd were telling him to shut up, and he's like, "Guys, this is very important." It was just a whole mess. It was a hot boo-boo fucking mess. It was so uncomfortable. Anyways, it was really bad.
Hey, Samuel.
I didn't get that.
Siri. Not Siri.
Calm down there, Alexa. Siri, Alexa.
Yes, Multiverse United. So it's Impact versus New Japan, March 30th. Supercard of Honor, March 31st. And
oh my God,
WrestleMania the 1st and 2nd of April.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
Giddy up.
Oh my God.
Strap in and smack them.
I'm going to take a screenshot of that so I can write all this down.
Right. Get out your pencil.
Jesus. And the weekend before that is the week that I will be at GCW as well. So
yes,
I'm going to be tired. Eddie.
Now, quickly, I know we were talking, but folks, if you're tuned in right now, what was your rating? If you watched Ring of Honor, out of 10, what we do for every show, we take a rating. How do you feel about it? Man, I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. It was a solid debut. I mean, I could get greedy and go a little higher. I mean, I could almost go 9 because Eddie showed up. All in all, an outstanding story. 30 seconds of angle, which was nailed. Eddie showing up is perfect. And a bunch of great matches. So if you watched it, let us know.
I haven't watched it yet, but I give it a 9 out of 10 because Eddie showed up.
Yeah, I figured as much.
That's all I need to know.
I gotta clip that part and tag him and be like, you made Luna squeal on live.
I know. Oh, Mickie James is here. What does she have to say for herself? Who's going to come out?
Somebody.
Somebody's got to come.
Ricky's better than Hobbs. Hobbs is good, though. We just haven't seen enough of Hobbs. Don't underestimate Hobbs. He's got great facials.
Yeah, Samuel, I agree that Ricky is better than Hobbs. Hobbs is amazing, but like Ricky is better than most people. Ricky's even better than MJF, and he knows it. So,
Lord.
I said what I said.
Wow. The bold statement of the week from Luna Havoc. Ricky Starks is better than MJF. Listen, he went toe-to-toe with MJF and hung in there for every bit of it.
I love me some Ricky Starks. I don't know. Man is a star. He could literally go anywhere and be a star. Like, he's one of those people I think would fit anywhere, you know?
He's got it. No, he really does. If he walked in NXT or AEW more consistently, or WWE, he'd kill it. He's a star.
Yeah.
KJ Owens. And everyone goes back to the KJ Owens. Sam, you're new and you nailed it. If House of Black don't win, then Brody King better go back to Ring of Honor. That dude is great singles wrestler.
I agree. 100% agree. He's also in a band, which somebody told me about.
Yes.
I was going to say Giselle.
Now, this is the one where I think Mickey wins.
Oh, 100%.
I'm not worried about Giselle.
I was going to say this is a joke. Like, I wonder if Giselle's going to come out and do, like, what the girl? Get back in the back.
Giselle Shaw has arrived on the scene to have a conversation with Mickie James.
I love Giselle. I don't even care. But, like, this is not funny. Like, of course not, girl. Like, she's lost every match, hasn't she?
She was on a heater for a while, former NWA champion, but I don't know what's happening here.
I have no idea.
It would be my first choice for Mickey's next challenger. But
you know what the next pay-per-view is for Impact? The one in Windsor, Ontario. So
true story. Yeah, Rebellion.
So, I mean, it is Windsor.
That's hilarious. It's Windsor.
Just give them a show and move on.
But they're giving up a pay-per-view. They're giving them a big show.
They are. I shouldn't talk shit. I've never been to Windsor. I'm kind of half kidding.
Never? I like Windsor.
Really?
Yeah, just go to the casino.
Oh, true. I heard about that. Yeah. And they have wineries down the fort, the water there.
Yeah. Windsor's not bad. I mean, I don't want to slag Windsor, but no, I mean, it has its moments, its parts. But yeah, you go through Windsor to get to Detroit and shit. So
I do want to do that because I think it is SummerSlam, if I am correct, is going to be in Detroit. I think I'm going to try and get to that because I'm so down. I want to go so bad because I have never been to a big WWE like pay-per-view show before. I'd love to go to SummerSlam, or if I can't make it to that, going to Philly for WrestleMania next year.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damien gives Ring of Honor a 9 out of 10. So you were going to say?
Ospreay and Speedball round 3 rematch. I don't know. Like, if I went to WrestleMania, though, I don't think I'd actually go to WrestleMania. I think I would do everything around WrestleMania.
I think that's what I would get caught up in, to be honest, because I mean, not like I would love to be in the atmosphere of that big crowd, but I would really, really get a kick out of all the side shows, and all the little venues, and now because of fight and stuff, we get access to some of those. But I mean, it's not the same.
And I'm sure there'd be tons of like bars and stuff that would be doing like watch parties for $20 to get in or something, So like,
absolutely.
What's the point of sitting in a stadium with 1 million people in it, or however many people it is? Not 1 million, but it doesn't really tickle me,
Right.
I don't know. I'd rather just watch it at a bar with.
Fair enough.
I'd
rather just watch it on YouTube.
That too.
No, it's not true, but I'm here. No, I'm just kidding. Ring of Honor better than Dynamite. Yes, I agree. Absolutely, Steve Chambers. Ring of Honor, I thought, set a low bar. I know Luna liked it more than I did, but yeah, Ring of Honor was really, really good today.
Cannot wait to watch it. Wish I watched, only heard playback, couldn't find bootleg.
Give it time, it will be out there. It's sometimes it's a little tricky with if you're not doing it the normal means. When it is a membership thing, sometimes it's hard to pop a stream somewhere. So I'm glad we could give you some commentary for it.
Ring of Honor Honor Club is $9.99 a month, right? For Canadians?
It's like $12.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. But then you get all Ring of Honor, right? Like all the past shows.
Today I watched the Briscoes fight at the farm and they fought each other.
Yeah.
I watched FTR 2 out of 3 Falls Briscoes. I watched the Briscoes versus Homicide and Samoa Joe. So it's kind of addicting. It's not good, but it's great.
My favorite. Yeah. Gail Kim, like, I know we talk about Mickey. Mickey's beautiful and she just gets better with age, but Gail Kim, this woman, like, is so fucking beautiful. It's ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Like, hello.
Okay. Gail is 62 years old? No,
she's not. There's no way.
She's like 45. No, she's not 45 either. Is she 45? I think she's older than 45, but she's not 62. The chat's hilarious.
62.
So basically she comes out and says, Mickey, you've earned the right to call your own shot. So yeah, she's going to take on Giselle Shaw for the world title. Giselle can't retire, Mickey.
So apparently if she loses this, she doesn't retire.
Oh, is that? See, now I thought it was still in play.
I had to Google it. So apparently now that she's won it, she won't retire. But I feel like she still will, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to know how old she is now. Somebody Google it. She's not 65.
She's not 65. Who did you look up?
Ooh, do you think that
she's 46?
That's nuts.
Wow, I feel like she's been in wrestling for 35 years.
Holy.
Oh, we got Moose.
Brian Myers.
Myers.
I like Brian Myers' shirt.
Right?
I'm going to have to get me one of those. I still need my Dirty Dango shirt. Did you hear about Matt Cardona has trademarked Zack Ryder through the WWE? Did you hear about that?
I did not.
Or the WWE trademarked his name. I really don't want him to go back.
Imagine being Zack Ryder again. It's a hard take, right?
Yeah.
You're like, be Zack Cardona.
Zack Cardona. Dirty Dango. Is he doing the Fashion Police stuff again? What's happening here? Damn! Jordan Grace, every time we see her, like we said last week, like the woman has more muscle in her face than I have on my entire body. Like, it's nuts.
Right?
Jesus.
Early prediction on Gresham Kushida. I got Gresham on the weekend.
What day is that? Saturday, right?
It's a Saturday thing. Who do you think's going to take it?
Kushida.
Okay.
Not MJF, Luna. We got beef now.
There you go.
That's okay. I'll take it. Giselle Shaw, MJF might be the greatest of all time. Slow down, Samuel.
Whoa, down. Cowboy. Down, boy. Yeah, it's a bit early. It's a bit early on that one.
Yeah. He's good. And I think like his promos honestly just always get better to me. There was a rough patch there for a minute when he was talking about, the car accident.
Yeah, I think he's in a rough patch right now where he keeps talking about like his high school days, and we're like, dude, like, you're the champion. Get over high school. Like,
yeah,
talking about prom and stuff. Like, everything's like this reflective thing. Like, he's supposed to be this badass, heartless heel, and he's out on stage being like, my girlfriend dumped me, and now I'm like, so you're being a dick because you got dumped? That sucks. What are you, a loser? Like, come on now.
Loser.
Like, that's not how you're supposed to. He's supposed to come out and say, I got rid of her because she was holding me back. That's
what I like about MJF. I talked about this on live a couple of days ago. I like that he's multi-layered. Like, you see this like
an onion.
Like you see this human side of him, and like the like almost like her like I don't know, like the scared child that's taking out all of his fear into anger, into adulthood. You know, like, yeah, and I just, but then he's also like reliving his glory days because, you know, he's always stuck in high school. He's like that, probably played football. He was a jock, still goes to high school parties. He's that guy. But I really hope his fiance didn't really break up with him because that's so sad.
I did now dirt sheety, but I did read somewhere that it was confirmed that she did walk out. But I mean, yeah,
you never know with him. That's the thing, right? And that's what I love about him. You never know.
He's here.
Yeah.
His entrance is amazing too.
It's so stupid. I love it.
PCO is in the house. The Canadian Frankenstein, more Canadian.
Now he's 65 for sure.
We'll never tell. Yeah, no, he's 60. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. 65, yeah. One of the most, one of the best, resurgence stories in wrestling history. Right? Like, people didn't even believe you when you were like, oh, that's, he used to be an 80s wrestler. No. Yeah.
It's crazy. And he's, better than ever. It's nuts.
Yeah. But I don't remember him doing, the flips off the apron, when he was, a Quebecer.
A fucking Mountie or whatever. Was. But, after Trey Miguel went up against Crazy Steve and we saw him in the thumbtacks and everything, I'm actually super excited for this match.
Are you not a little surprised after the hell he went through last week that he's now going back against the monster this week?
I don't know.
This kid needs a night off.
He's a glutton for punishment. Actually, he came out for the last pay-per-view, too, and he's like, I don't remember asking for the day off, just because I went, and I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, were you not, beaten to a pulp last?
Yeah. Jesus. And he's not a big dude, right?
No, not at all. And that was an outstanding, hellacious match between him and Steve.
So good. I need to write that down for match of the year.
Yeah, make a note of that one. That was one of my faves of the year so far.
Trey will distract PCO with the "We Are Not the Mounties" theme song.
I like it. So a long time ago, New Japan Strong first started. Brody King took on Kenta. Well, Kenta tried to throw hands with Brody. Long story short, why would that go well for Kenta? Kenta tried to, shoot on Brody. Yeah, death. Lucky Kenta's still here to wrestle.
Why is Trey acting like he's scared of PCO? Like he wasn't just thrown into a fucking box last week. Yeah, true. Very true.
I'd rather go to war with Crazy Steve any day of the week than PCO.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve. I know you're crazy and all, but this man is a Frankenstein.
He's and I don't think that's I don't think that's storyline either.
No. No, this might be it. I'd guess Gail's not far off. I thought she was slightly older. So sorry, Miss Gail. I know it's not nice to guess lady's age, especially out in public, but no, she's looking amazing for 46.
Looks so good. Yeah, 46. Gail is an unsung gem of the women's. 100%. She's in my, I would say, top 10 of women all time. Of women wrestlers for sure, of all time. She's phenomenal.
Yeah, I can't really argue that. I mean, you're completely right. And I think one of the neat things with her was she was okay when she stepped away. She could have kept going, but she took on other roles. She helped the Knockouts division. She took great pride in it. And, she wasn't constantly just hanging around pushing, right? She stopped. And she's outstanding. She's had an amazing impact on wrestling.
Wasn't she in the WWE and she just walked out of a Royal Rumble once or something? She walked out of something and she just left and never came back. I'm going to have to look that up.
It might have been a Battle Royal.
Oh, maybe.
You might be.
Fuck, I can't remember what it was, but I remember being that woman knows her. She was the Sasha Banks before Sasha Banks. She just fucking walked out and was yeah, no thanks. So good. PCO. If PCO is not in Toronto when I am there in April, I'm going to be very upset.
So August 1st, 2011, There was a Divas Battle Royal. Gail Kim decided to eliminate herself and walk out.
That is bad B energy right there. I love it.
Right.
Sometimes you just got to walk off the job, you know?
Enough this shit. I'm out.
I'm done.
The consequences are equal to or worse than what I'm currently experiencing. I got to go.
Oh, Cardona tried to trademark Zack Ryder, but he was denied.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it got mixed up in translation over there on Twitter. Because I heard WWE trademarked it. But if you're telling me...
I think they already own the Zack Ryder trademark.
Oh, and maybe they did that so
you know,
he wouldn't take it.
Did you hear about AEW went for a trademark and they misspelt it?
Fuck off. What did they misspell?
Oh shit. Man, I gotta stop. Too many vitamins. Let me pull it up. What was the word that they missed? They were coming up with a new show, AEW Collision, and they misspelled collision.
I mean, same. I get it.
Right? But I mean, usually somebody catches that shit, no?
Seriously, you would think. Like, how many people do you think that goes through and you couldn't spell collision properly? Oh, that's embarrassing.
AEW filed trademark hinting a potential new series. Educational. Where was it? Well, that wasn't a very useful article. But yeah, it was collision. And they had, apparently the rumor was they had spelled it collision. They missed the I. AEW collision coming up next.
Collision. Oh my god. Well, they got security on PCO because
he's crazy.
Because Daddy Mohawk came out. What's his name again? Shit. The guy with the mohawk that's always PCO's always fucking with. Somebody help me out here.
1 second. I just clicked away for 1 second.
Oh, sorry.
Bad timing on my part.
Oh.
No, I don't want no surrender. Come on now. Oh, it's Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards. Oh my god. It's like it's just the same name twice. Like, how can I not remember that?
Listen, if you're going to see, oh no, you're not going to Rebellion. I mean, it's almost worth the drive to see PCO versus Eddie Edwards if that's a Rebellion match.
Oh man, seriously.
PCO Eddie Edwards. Woo! It's gonna be a dust up. PCO's already got a shovel.
He's gonna bury him alive. Maybe it's not even gonna be an ring match though.
Could be, yeah. It could be a taped.
It could be. I think it's going to be a tape, and I think he's going to bury him alive. I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah. Because he buried PCO alive, right? So I think this is his revenge. But I hope Eddie Edwards doesn't come back as like a zombie or something.
Right.
Werewolves don't like Frankenstein.
Oh, you're in that. I'm looking forward to Rich Swann versus Steve Macklin Wrestling Revolver Championship as well. Absolutely. It's going to be a barn burner. I love Rich Swann. I like Steve Macklin a lot. He's really grown on me. Talented wrestler. I'm not sure who that was. PCO for the win. Top 5 Canadian wrestlers, y'all. I mean, you want to go like long term on this one, but I mean, let's go with the obvious. Jericho gets to be one of them.
Jericho,
Brad,
Owen.
Yeah, I guess we could go Owen. See, that's already two taken up by the. But I mean,
well, no, I'm putting Owen on mine. Brett's not on mine.
No, Brett, you got to. Brett's got to be on it.
No, he's maybe my top 10, but not top 5. Like, I don't know. There's something about he's not like, and it's not saying he's not good. I just like chaotic wrestling, Fair enough. And I feel like he's like such a technical wrestler with not like his mic skills were never really all that great. Like if you take Bryan Danielson for an example, he's pretty technical, but he's also a little gritty.
Yeah, I think Edge has to make the list.
I don't know. Edge?
Edge might be a good shout at this point. He's a Hall of Famer, had a really great career.
One of my favorite Canadian wrestlers of all time is Eric Young.
Eric Young is outstanding. I'm a huge fan.
On my list for sure.
It's the funniest thing with Eric Young because he's, in and around like you know, slightly older than I think our age range, but he very much is like, I feel like I watched him grow up on Impact. Like, you know, like the evolution of him was outstanding and
so cool.
Nobody would have guessed he would have been this dark by the end of it all.
Yeah. But I love that little montage that they did on Impact, like showing like how he became that dark, right? It was super cool. Oh, Petey Williams.
Petey Williams is a good shout. I love Petey. The Canadian Destroyer, folks. Thank you very much. No matter what anyone else calls it. Honorable Jericho. I mean, Jericho has to be there for the career he had. Christian's a good guy. Trish will go down as, you know, historically as one of the best Canadian wrestlers ever, especially for females. I mean, we saw her return. She looks amazing.
She looks, oh my God. She used to have a yoga studio in Toronto, but she doesn't teach there anymore. And I totally missed it.
Around the corner from my place, and they had a big, like,
oh, no way.
Yeah, she was like painted on the side of the building.
Oh my God. It's still there, right?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't think she's there as often. Also, another female Canadian wrestler that I really love is Luna Fashion, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love her so much.
But then you go through, like, there's so many other classic wrestlers with like a good Canadian history. Canada has a great history of Canadian, obviously, of Canadian wrestlers.
Yeah.
Thanks, AJ. But yeah, no, we have a great wrestling history. So
Kenny Omega.
What's that?
Kenny Omega.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you kind of got to consider him in the top 10.
Oh, for sure.
For what he's done in his career. I know, you know, the AEW fans are going to get on us and be like, he's number one of everything. But no, it's not. It's not true.
Most AEW fans that I speak to anyway aren't really a big fan of him.
He hasn't done much for them. That's why.
Yeah.
Right? When you see his best matches being, you know, with other companies, and you're like, know who's an underrated Canadian? Lance Storm.
Lance Storm! Canada intensifies.
Right.
I just put that on the Twitters.
Shout out to Lance Storm.
Motor City Machine Guns versus the Bullet Club right now for the belts. Finally.
Yeah, of course we love Sammy KO. I mean,
Sammy, of course.
You can't exactly throw them in like the best ever category yet. I have a problem doing that when somebody still don't want to click on that one. Davey, yeah, he's kind of honorary Canadian. He wasn't born here, but he lived here. I think he was on the same boat as my parents.
Davey Boy Smith.
The British Bulldog. But yeah, we'll count it. I mean, technically, we've claimed Brock Lesnar, so
he's ours. Yeah, for sure, 100%. He is ours. Brock Lesnar has never been as good as he is now that he lives in Canada. Let's be real.
Yes, and again, when you talk about best ever, Killer Kowalski was from Windsor, Ontario.
No way.
Yeah,
Windsor. Okay, come through.
It's funny. I mean, there's so many.
Taya Valkyrie. Also Canadian.
Yeah.
She's from
the Bollywood
Vancouver.
Boys, Jinder Mahal. Surprise.
Oh, Josh Alexander, of course.
Josh Alexander.
How could we miss him?
Welcome to the Canadian part of the week here.
Yeah.
Who's going to win the tag match for the titles are on the line, I'm assuming this time.
They are.
I'm going to go Bullet Club. You got me convinced.
No, now I don't know. I thought they were going to win at the pay-per-view, and I was correct, but I don't know now. I'm a huge Chris Bay fan. But I think I'm going to be voting against the Bullet Club tonight. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it.
Okay.
There's actually a lot of good Canadians.
Oh, we call them all the time. Mike Bailey's Canadian.
Oh, God, yeah, of course, yeah.
Right, like we got a good wrestling history here, and we were, you know, again, very. I mean, Alberta. I mean, they were producing outstanding wrestlers.
And that's the like. I've never been to an American wrestling show. No, I have not. But our fans in Canada too at wrestling shows are amazing.
Yeah, I
just
always
like wrestling.
We talk about that on the stream sometime, Luna, where like you see when they go overseas, when they come to Canada, because we don't get it so often. We go ballistic and we're into it the whole time. Like we're chanting, cheering, screaming, yelling. And like I always implore the American fans, like, guys, we're watching you on TV. Go nuts a little, would you?
Yeah.
Like, scream, yell. You're at a wrestling show. Don't just wait for the pop. Make some noise.
Yeah, seriously. I think, and it makes the wrestler kind of work harder too, because they get excited from the excitement, and that's what I heard. Somebody on TikTok was saying they just went to a Raw last week, and the crowd was absolutely dead.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's so sad. I mean, it is 3 hours. I don't know.
You paid all that money to sit in that building, and you're not going to make noise?
Just going to sit there quietly and like, I don't know. Very odd.
It is. Quebecers are the best. Hey, classic. Rougeau has had such an impact on Canadian wrestling and still does. I mean, they had their school there for years. It was like a sad day, and it made like TSN and like the sports network when they were closing down their wrestling school.
Just because they're older? What? Just because they're older doesn't mean they're better?
I agree with you. No, but it's about time in. It's about work, right? Like if you got a guy in, a handful of years into his career, it's hard for me to assess his body of work. You know what I mean? And I think it's hard to say, well, this guy that had this amazing Hall of Famer career can get passed by somebody unless they have like a completely ridiculous 2-3 years. That's all it is. It's just being equivalent measures.
Yeah. Like Mike Bailey, if he keeps going at the pace that he is since last year, like I feel like he could almost be on that list,
Yeah.
Like as top, well, maybe not top 5, but getting there, Just because I think he's so versatile too. Like he's done GCW. Like it's crazy.
Ooh, big drop kick.
Ooh.
By the way, if you haven't made a prediction yet, you might have, but we got the Motor City Machine Guns taking on the Bullet Club. I want to know who you're taking. By the way, we haven't said Natalia. I don't think we have, so you got it. Right? Tyson Kidd, good answer.
Poor Tyson Kidd, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate.
It's too bad. I really hope Big E comes back soon.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, tandem offense.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Bullet Club is on fire, Luna.
Oh, I might be taking the L on this one.
Maybe.
Oh, damn.
The mountain. Of course.
Tyson Kidd.
Respect to that answer. Well, thank you. I'm surprised a bunch of wrestlers from Long Island. Oh, I mean, sure. I mean, New York has a really rich wrestling history too. That area, right on. I count Long Island, right?
Natalia is fine, but eventually will end up as Crazy Lady. What?
Crazy Cat Lady, I hope he meant, not something else.
Jesus.
Jim, the Anvil Neihart. Shout.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe that's accurate. I had a moment there. There's a lot. One day they will admit that all the Samoans were born again. Well, I mean, Rocky Johnson is technically Canadian. And The Rock played in the CFL. That counts.
Oh, yeah, he did. Wasn't he with the Eskimos or something?
Yes, I believe it was the Eskimo or Stampeders, one of the two. Alberta, I believe. And I believe early in his dad's career, they announced him from Toronto, maybe?
Oh, really? Nice.
It was Toronto for Rocky Johnson. Yeah, Rock has Canadian roots. That's why he's so damn good.
Oh, my God. I definitely need to get to a CFL game this year.
Unbroken, yes, I meant cat.
I meant cat.
Good news.
What's that profile picture?
Listen, the Iron Sheik did a lot of business in Toronto. He worked out of Detroit a ton and back in the day. He brought a lot of wrestling to Toronto for many years. Big shout out to Sheik.
Big Sheiky.
Chambers picking the Bullet Club. I agree with you, Chambers.
Motor City Machine Guns for the win. Can't bet against the greatest tag team impact history.
Ooh. It's a bold statement, though. They definitely are in the conversation, for sure.
Trying to think of who would have been better than them.
Beer Money?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I love Beer
Is
Money.
that a cop-out? Because that feels like too easy. I mean, but yeah, they were outstanding. I mean, those are like Motor City Machine Gun now at this point that they're still going this strong in 2023 have a very valid argument.
Honestly, one of my favorite tag teams of all time. They're in my top 10 for sure.
Beat Money. That's a different person.
Beat Money.
I know, Samuel. Robert Roode was the first Fire in Impact. Was on Fire in Impact. Yes, he was. Man, he was on fire in NXT. Bring him back. When he gets healthy, bring him back and use him. I want to see Robert Roode versus LA Knight.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, on the mic and in the ring, it will be outstanding. Glorious.
So stupid. Yeah, where is he? He was injured or something. Something happened.
Yeah, he got surgery on his leg, knee.
Yeah, I miss him. What's Storm doing nowadays?
Well, remember, a while back, last year, he stumbled into like an NXT show. And we were like, oh, my God. And then he never came back. We never saw him again. I don't know what he's doing. He's done a couple indie bookings I stumbled on. But, yeah, he's pretty quiet nowadays. He's not what he used to be. He's kind of enjoying retirement, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, good for him. But I miss Beer Money. Did Scott actually wrestle, or did he just hit people with hockey sticks?
Scott D'Amore was just hockey sticks. Yes. Don Callis is another one. Winnipegger. Scott D'Amore, yeah, no, he's all about the hockey sticks.
I need to get down to Winnipeg. Really do one day. Did Scott? Oh,
people don't say that very often out loud.
Wow.
Just kidding, Winnipeg. We love you. Did Scott actually wrestle? Nope, got that one. I know who wins. I bet you do. Keep it to yourself.
Hey there, Wrestle Scope.
America's Most Wanted, good show. LAX is another show. Yeah, there's been some, but they're in the conversation for sure. Russell Scope, would you not agree? The other guy in Beer Money was not from Canada. Wait, what?
James Storm. Rude is. James Storm
isn't Canadian. I don't know.
He's like from Nashville or something.
Right.
Something southern like that.
Don't say that, KJ.
Telling
Robert Roode telling Roderick Strong to tell his wife to call it was that Larry. Yeah.
LA.
Yeah, kinda. A little bit. Let's see who can do it better.
Oh my God. Have you seen the LA Knight memes that people are making of him screaming yeah over songs?
Yeah. He's amazing.
My favorite thing ever. I really like him.
Give him something to do. He's getting over his shit. And I noticed like on his social media, he'll actually take the fans that are tagging him in Yaz and put them back out.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, that's awesome. I mean, and plus it's kind of like, hey, look, WWE, people like me. People like me. Fucking right we do. He's outstanding.
Test is Canadian.
Test was Canadian.
You're right.
Very much so. Sean Spears versus Ricky. Sean Spears is Canadian. Niagara Falls in the house.
Yeah. Niagara Falls. He's another one. Like super, super hyped that he went to AEW. The whole 10 thing was over. I don't know if he's on anything.
No, he's taking time off. I mean, he had a child and he's just been hanging out. Like, I don't know if he's under contract, not under contract. I don't know if he's planning to go back, not go back. They didn't do much with him. It's unfortunate.
I didn't do anything with him.
Forgot Sean Spears. Yeah, funny, right? As we keep going, we're like, oh yeah, another one. I agree that Motor City Machine Guns are one of the best Impact history. Yes.
Oh, for sure. If they're not number one, they're number two for sure. Right? I just can't decide because I loved Beer Money.
And I think Josh and Ethan were one of the best tag teams Impact's had in a long, they left a pretty good mark. Oh, the Too Sweet. Good match. Good main event here tonight, Luna.
This has been amazing.
What happened to the Pinnacle? They imploded like everything else. When you don't have a good story.
Yeah.
Also, Gargano and Chima did the rude bombs where they would wake him up inconveniently was hilarious. Okay. Ciampa. There you go. That makes more sense. I'm like, who's Ciampa? Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa is Canadian. I don't believe that's accurate.
Is he? I don't think so.
I don't think so. We'll claim him, but
yeah, I'll take him. Like, not bad to have on the team. When is Gargano versus Balor? Is that tomorrow or was that Monday Night Raw?
Sorry, ask that again.
Finn Balor is going up against Gargano soon.
That must be Monday. I believe it's
Monday, right? Okay.
Yeah, because they're building towards, now we got Finn and Edge, right? So,
right.
We got to get Finn in the ring against Gargano, so we have a reason to have everybody in the ring to fight.
Some guys can't get out.
No, I don't believe. But the funny part is I just mentioned Ethan Page. Didn't even mention the fact that he's a Canadian.
Oh, yeah. Ethan Page is from Hammer. He's from the Ham.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I'm from Hamilton. Knock it off. Amazing to think that has happened to the North since Ethan Page left.
Oh.
Page is on Dark.
It's true. It's true. Josh made out better when they broke up.
Yeah. I like Ethan Page, though. He's great. But...
He's grown on me. You know, when he turned me was when they were doing the whole Dan Lambert, Sammy Guevara angle, and then everybody turned on Sammy and Mello. And but Ethan Page was the only one. Like, he would be sitting in the background on the turnbuckle making faces and cracking jokes. I'm like, I actually kind of like this guy. He knows bullshit.
Oh my God. I am so over Sammy Guevara, though. I was really afraid he was going to win that ladder match last night.
They got to have a conversation about trying not to kill each other. They really do. Like, it's getting to the point where I'm really worried that, like, on live TV, something's going to go horribly wrong. And I'm not faint at heart. I love my wrestling. I love the big bumps. But if you're going to do them, you got to know what you're doing and you got to know what's happening. And there's too many. Like, some of these botches go bad. You break a neck. You fracture a spine, and you don't want to see that on anybody. But
no,
it's getting scary at times.
Yeah. I know it scares me.
Oh, shit.
Come on. I honestly. Jesus.
There's Ace. I have no idea where Danhausen's from. He's from, what's his gimmick? He has a gimmick answer to that.
The Parts Unknown, isn't he? Or
most
something
likely.
Like that. Something silly like that. Canada don't want to admit Paige is from Canada. He's not really from Canada. He's from Hamilton.
There you go.
It's separate.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my
The
God.
Doomsday Device. What a match. What a match. I've been spoiled on this Thursday.
Oh, my God. It's crazy. This is crazy. Speaking of somebody hurting themselves. Oh, my God.
Shell shock. Bay kicks out of the shell shock. Wow. Josh was forced to close down his wrestling school during the pandemic. That's interesting. Doesn't surprise me. Everything shut down. So it happened.
Yeah, seriously. So sad.
Cool Hand and oh yeah, that's right. The Coke and Diet Coke 2.0.
Oh God, this match.
This match is intense. Right now we got the label lock essentially. Oh, cradle shock.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit. Wow.
Oh, 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 Jesus. Is he okay? Oh my God. This match is stressing me out, y'all.
It's
stressing me out.
A back and forth fire main event here on Impact tonight.
Honestly, I thought Bullet Club was going to win the belts at the pay-per-view, but now I really don't want them to for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why.
Oh, what a cutter.
Oh my God.
It's over. It's over. No way. Wow.
Damn.
What a finish to that match.
Holy.
Wow.
They won twice in a row.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen,
Crazy.
your new Impact Tag Team Champions in a hell of a match. What a finish.
Man.
Bullet Club is your champs.
That, like, every single time I watch this show now, like the past few weeks, it's like, this could be match of the year. This could be on my list for match of the year. Just killing it every week, Impact. Love that.
And that's the thing. For some of the stuff that people kind of criticize Impact for, if you hang around and give it a chance, you'll get bangers in there. And
oh, God, yeah.
Tonight had a couple. I really enjoyed Impact tonight. But new tag team champions, and what a match. What a match.
That was nuts. And good for them. They deserve it. Like, I love the Motor City Machine Guns, but I think it was time to pass the belts on.
Yeah, and I mean, I know you don't like Ace, but you're not supposed to. And, I mean, I think you need to have something for your younger talent. You're up and coming, and they've kind of hit their stride with the Bullet Club. So,
yeah.
Maybe they're trying to entice Jay White to come back. Your buddy's got the belts.
Oh, my God. I would love that.
Right.
Please. Even if he doesn't sign with Impact, just to, you know, he does that. He used to do that once in a while, go to Impact for like a show here or there.
Yeah. No, he did.
So, who knows?
I thought he might do it again.
Who knows? Maybe the man should take a little bit of time off, though.
Maybe. Who do you think Jay White's first opponent should be? If he goes to WWE, there's a smorgasbord, guys. Seth Rollins would be cool. Cody would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Seth is the one that I was thinking right off the top for sure. I would love that. Anybody that Seth goes up against is usually golden. But I am super excited for Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul at WrestleMania. That is going to, oh my God. What, are you not?
I am. Surprisingly, I am like, I'm definitely intrigued by the whole situation.
First of all, like them going back and forth has been great, but also as much as I wanted to hate him, the Paul brother, because, you know, just who he is, and what he's done and stuff. But, you know, you got to give him what he's due here. Like, he's amazing every time he steps in the ring. Every time, which has been like 4 times, but still. Gia Miller is dating Ace Austin. You're correct. Yes. Thank you, Damien.
There we go.
I didn't put out a relationship status fact.
Right, we're going to get a weekly gossip show on here with just Luna. She's going to come on for a half an hour each week and tell everybody all the goodies.
Oh, we'll talk about Britney Spears.
Spilling the tea. Now, that being said, folks, if you want to give us a quick rating, Luna, out of 10, how did you feel about Impact tonight?
Oh, man.
It was a good one. Surprisingly good.
It was. Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8. Only, like, all the matches were good. I didn't quite understand the Giselle Shaw thing. I guess we're going to be getting that next week. Whatever, it's fine.
It is what it is.
But yeah, I don't know. It was a pretty solid show, as always.
Damien agrees with you. 8 out of 10. Yeah. Yeah, the PCO, you know, it was cool to see PCO. That match was half decent until it got, you know, they added an angle to it, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, the opening match was good. That tag match was outstanding.
So good.
I'll give it a 7.5. Split hairs, but yeah, I really liked it tonight. I really, really liked it tonight. I mean, I had 2 really good wrestling shows. I mean, when you watch Ring of Honor, I know you're going to enjoy it. It's good matches.
Oh, I can't wait.
But yeah, I mean, 8 out of 10. Chris says 9, so he's closer to you than me.
Perfect. It's always it never. I've been doing this with you for a few weeks now. I don't know, 2 months. I don't know how long
4
it's been.
weeks. It just feels like 2 months sometimes.
Time goes by so slowly. No. Yeah, it's been above 6 every time I'm here. So I'd love to see it.
They did good going into the build for No Surrender. I thought was pretty good. I was pretty intrigued by most of it. And now we're coming out of No Surrender, and they're kind of setting up Rebellion. So, yeah, I mean, tonight was really good. And when you can highlight, when you send the fans home happy, you get a higher rating for sure.
So Rebellion is the next. No, Sacrifice is the next pay-per-view, which is
Sacrifice. Yes.
Oh, it's on a Friday.
Is it Sacrifice? Now, rumor is that Impact, and I know we've talked about this before, that Impact will be moving over to the weekend again because they realize that Friday night up against everything else is stupid.
It's dumb. Yeah. So, yes, Sacrifice is March 25th. That's the Windsor show. Yes. And that will be on a Friday, and then moving forward, it'll be on the weekend.
Okay. There we go.
Thank God.
All right. So, yeah, tons of wrestling coming. SmackDown, sorry, that was funny. Yeah, we got more coming your way, folks. We got it all. We got so much wrestling to cover, so many pay-per-views, so many shows. We are going to be here. Luna's going to be here. Cliff and CJ as well. We are riding right through into WrestleMania. Luna, another fun night. We've been kind of spoiled here on Thursdays as of late. We'll, I mean, in a couple weeks, we have I believe the New Japan multiverse of matches is on a Thursday. I could be wrong, but it's all around the same week. So you might be here for that one.
There we go. And now we just found out Sacrifices around that time too. So it's the 25th, and then we're going into
busy.
Ooh, Luna Fashawn and
That's
Love it.
I'll
take it.
Right?
Making t-shirts.
Moving to Sunday because of UFC. I'm okay with that. Just Friday's a bad idea.
It's a really bad plan. I can never do anything on Fridays. I can't watch it on Fridays. And yeah, you're going up against what's it called? SmackDown. And then if people aren't watching SmackDown, then they're watching Rampage. All 3 people. So yeah, it's just dumb.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I completely agree with you on that. So, I mean, good shows all around. And folks, as you know, we will be back tomorrow. Impact is moving. Where? No, they're not moving. They might be moving to the weekends for the shows. But yeah, it's too much going on. But Luna, we got 2 shows tomorrow. We got 2 shows Saturday. We're back for Revolution on Sunday. Lots of wrestling. I hope everybody tunes in. Any final thoughts on Thursday or the weekend? What are you most excited about this weekend?
I'm excited for Revolution.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see CM Punk come back for sure. I'm still riding that wave. If it happens,
I'm going to call it out. If it happens, my mind's going to be blown.
I'm riding that wave. I'm manifesting, if you will, that CM Punk is coming back this weekend.
That's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, listen, if they can turn it into money and do it right, it will be one of the biggest things in wrestling.
What if CM Punk, stay with me here, what if CM Punk comes back and costs the Elite the trios belts? Like, imagine how fucking chaotic that would be. Oh, I love it. I love it.
That'd be interesting.
That would be so good. Just use everything that happened backstage and get CM Punk to fuck them over.
No one would fuck everything up. Like no one would be a real, like if, let's say the match comes to an end and Punk's music hits, everyone loses their mind, but then it just goes off. It's enough of a distraction that they lose and everyone's like, what the hell just happened, right? By the time you get to Dynamite, over 1 million people will show up to find out what happened. I mean, a little bait the hook a little, but I know people are going to want to see him if he's back. But
for sure,
a little bit of tease is all right.
I love it. You know, we don't need Grandpa Phil You don't need Grandpa Phil. We do. We do.
I'm totally okay with Grandpa Phil. I'm good with it.
Love him.
Well, do you got anything going on your channel or anything like that? You can let the people know.
Yeah, I am doing my YouTube still, so I will have my prediction video up on Saturday. I will be doing my vlogging as well from the first ever GCW show in Toronto. I will be vlogging and doing some stuff from the Impact show where I will be front row, so I'm going to get some good shit. And I also might be doing a little vloggy poo for my birthday because I will be going to, or I'm going to be trying to, but Bret the Hitman Hart just opened a bar in Calgary.
Hilarious.
So my birthday is Canada Day.
Oh,
how
nice.
Canadian is that? Like the most fucking Canadian vlog you'll ever see.
That's amazing. Your birthday is actually Canada Day.
Yeah, it's the best birthday in the world. I love it. I get fireworks. My birthday twin is Pamela Anderson. You know, it doesn't get any better than that. It really doesn't.
Well, from one July baby to another July baby, you know, it's going to be a good summer.
That's good. Are you a Cancer?
No, I'm first Alio. 23rd. So
right.
There you go.
You're all right, people. I'll take it.
Quality.
Leos are good.
But yeah, with all that being said, folks, that is the show. This is Wrasslin for Life Network. That's Luna. I'm KJ. We will be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. SmackDown Rampage. Saturday, 8 p.m. as well, I believe. GCW Wrestling Revolver. Sunday, 7 p.m. for Revolution. We don't stop. And John Cena comes back on Monday. There's more to do. It's going to be a crazy month. I can't wait, folks. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Leave a comment, go check out Luna. And until next time, we'll see you on the flip side.
Bye.